And here we are with Realm of Shade. Curse of Strahd session. It's a session.
It's a session.
It's a session, like 45 or 46.
It's something.
It's something. I need to. If it's 46, oops. If it's 45, good, because I think that's what I have it set to. It's
I'm
probably
pretty
46.
Sure session 23 and session 20 or 39 were the only important sessions.
30 rather, not 40. God, we're not in the 40s yet.
I was like, wow, we're in 40s. I felt like we were in 33 the other day.
Okay, so because last session was kind of weird in how people were there.
35.
And how everyone who was present ended up till the end ended up getting an inspiration star snack.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was gonna be super distracting, so
Get on my level. I have max inspiration.
I would like more inspiration.
Why are there two goddamn versions of Shizuka there?
Well, actually, you can take the one back now, Shade.
Okay. Like, oh shit, it's still there.
Just keep giving Greg
Yoink.
more inspiration the moment that you
Did you ever
longer
fix
any.
the Greg token, or is it still the wrong one?
I just need to place down the new token.
Is
Okay.
Greg token?
Yeah, because it's linked to two different sheets. I didn't end up changing it up.
Is it like a different icon or is it?
Oh no, it's the same icon, just different ID. Anyway, it was like somewhere there. Garbo, you were no, you have 3. Silver.
Oh,
It's not going to be
are
difficult to
you-
recap.
yeah. Trying to remember exactly the details that were gone over in Cheeseco's thing. All right. I think I have a general idea.
All right.
Whenever you start the timer.
3, 2, 1, go!
So last session we ended up learning more about Shizuka's backstory, which took quite a bit because we were screwing around for a while. Probably longer than what usually would occur. Basically, we learned about the contractor and the fact that Shizuka will be taking on the aspect of the Night Mother, I believe it's called.
Mother Knight.
In order to be able, Mother Knight, in order to be able to dethrone Strahd, because that's the only possible way that she would be able to by this point, and it's because Shizuka is basically an empty container, so that she can be filled with stuff, such as the essence of a goddess, due to her homunculus status, and yeah, pretty much she ended up making a deal, and we learned also out of character that that's something that's funny enough not part of Glorben's own deal. So it's going to be funny to see when we get to the end of that what's going to happen. But anyways, that's basically what happened. We had a bit of conversation back and forth in between otherwise. Greg ended up awakening, and we learned that he could talk now. And so both Shade and Christian will be controlling him from this point on, and that's basically it.
Okay, yeah. Good enough.
Yeah.
Boom.
See, I had a little bit of time to screw around in that one.
Indeed. Considering the session was only, what, 2 hours? Ish?
Something like
I thought it was like 3 or something.
It was not a long session. Anyway,
Thank you.
swapping over, and of course I still need to update things. I'm gonna update the layout after the hiatus because I will have time then. Anyway, so
Mother Night, night of all nights.
God damn it.
Shizuka. I'd like to imagine that the moment the barrier came down, Shizuka is just in heavy armor, decked out. I have become the Night Mother, mother of all nights. Clink, clink, clink.
Good. You've given me this power, Shade. Regret it.
The fact that you guys keep saying Night Mother, the thing from Skyrim, is just great.
Night Mother sounds better is the issue.
Yeah. But Elder Scrolls. Anyway. Yeah, so we didn't really go over everyone's reactions other than Sir Knight immediately checked for if there were any new undead, of which he did not find any.
Look, she looked pale and she had much redder eyes than before. Maybe that was part of her complexion, but that's usually how vampires look. And I know for a fact someone confirmed to me that was a vampire stone.
Hi, I confirmed that.
Yes, indeed.
Reaper's still not here, by the way.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. Yeah, Greg just talked.
Greg, was that you?
What map
Uh,
are we on?
Amber Temple 2.
Okay, thank you.
wow, I can't believe you just said that.
I
Greg,
can't believe you
Oh,
just said
Christian,
that.
do you have Amber Temple 2?
Should we share it?
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine. Don't worry. I had both.
I'll,
wrong,
I'll,
Dandy.
I'll just reshare it. There you go.
but I tried it.
Is it that one? Okay, my hot bars, first off, I should mention, because it's apparently off to the left by one slot, except sometimes it isn't. So I have the thing showing up my hotbar properly, but when I drag them, it's like one slot to the left for some reason.
Oh, okay. Garbo will return apparently.
Where is it?
That's
I don't
awkward.
even know which one I'm trying to drag.
Greg, did you just talk?
Yeah.
Have you been able to talk this whole time?
No.
Okay. How are you talking? You're a skeleton.
You assume skeletons can't talk?
Yes, I haven't seen one talk yet.
We have.
When?
That's what they would.
Oh, you want
Shia
to
doesn't know. I don't think Shia knows you're a skeleton.
Shia does not know.
When,
would
Sir
Greg
Knight?
know?
You have yet to show me a skeleton that can talk.
Hi.
You have to have interacted with a skeleton that can talk.
And who would that be?
Just random skeletons we met.
Oh, okay. I'll take your word for it.
They have jaws. They can speak words if they have the proper mouths.
But we
But
don't
they
have
don't have-
lungs.
I was about to say that. Greg doesn't have lungs.
As if you need lungs to talk. All you need is your vocal cords.
But
are-
they don't
it's
have
your-
those either.
That is your spine in your throat.
Okay. Alright. Well, why can you talk now?
Well, I don't think I have a link to Shizuka anymore, so that might have something to do with it, but otherwise, magic.
Wait, what do you mean
Oh.
you don't have the Shizuka anymore?
Oh,
Has Shizuka been preventing you from speaking this whole time?
Has she been silencing you?
I don't want to say that.
And is your name actually Greg?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't know if she's been calling you Greg because she wanted to, or if that was your actual name.
Yeah, Greg is Gregorius is my actual name, but Greg is fine.
Quickly.
Nice to meet you, Greg. And then he'll stick his hand out.
He shakes it. Nice to meet you too.
I feel like we're gonna get along famously.
Okay.
And then he'll turn to Shizuka and go, "Are you okay?"
I'm probably fine.
By the way, you missed us killing a big ol' eye monster.
It was a
Alright.
bit of a
You see the corpse of a humanoid thing full of eyes.
Does look dead.
Are you sure you can even recognize their eyes anymore? I'm pretty sure we poked all those out.
Does it have a I forgot to check. Does it have a skull we can give Shizuka?
I don't think that's gonna work anymore.
Well,
What do you mean by that? What exactly happened? Apparently,
also,
Greg.
why are you older?
Well, apparently, and hold on, I gotta make sure. Okay. Apparently, I am now a vessel. That's the correct terming, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, a vessel of the Mother Night. So that means I've turned older and also more goth.
You became a vessel of a religious figure? Of a
Apparently.
goddess?
That doesn't sound like something you would do.
Hey, Sir Knight, roll me religion.
Does the paladin have religion inside of him?
You seemed like a very anti-religious person, so I don't. Kind of surprising to see you become a vessel.
Religion.
I mean, I
There
was
it is.
never really against it.
That's
I
not
was
fair.
never really interested.
That's
Makes
not
sense.
good, though. I was tempted to use inspiration, but I was like, I don't want to waste it.
You've seen this symbology of Mother Night before. There isn't much information about her available. But she tends to be a more revered goddess and like the opposite of the Morning Lord
Yeah.
in Barovia.
Well, do you feel okay? Like you can
Hmm.
travel?
Yeah, I think I feel okay. It doesn't feel that different.
Here, come on. What do I have on my spell sheet?
So does John have any comment? Because apparently you recognize this. That's the important one.
Sir Knight
Sir
recognized.
Knight.
Oh,
Shizuka, do you feel any different in your disposition, potentially?
I mean, not particularly. I don't think yet.
Wait a minute, what is this? Can I cast as a... Oh, that's not even how that works. Okay, I forgot that 5th edition sucks compared to earlier when it comes to the spell. I can't detect what your actual alignment is because detect good and evil doesn't detect alignments. It detects
It
creatures.
doesn't detect if people are good or evil. It just detects if they're a thing that you should be racist against. And they say that
I-
5th edition is trying to walk back on racism of previous editions.
Now let's not get into that.
All right. Well,
Also, wait a minute. Did she say that she had made a deal?
no.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I mentioned last time that I saw the contractor or something. Like, I think you guys knew it was the contractor.
Like, out of character, I knew, but in character, would I know?
Yeah, I thought they knew that.
All right.
I think we didn't John like specifically tell you something about the contractor before you
Oh yeah,
touched
not
that?
to accept a deal from the contractor.
Oh yeah, you did.
Under no circumstances ever accept anything offered by a person who identifies himself as the contractor. Just general advice for everybody.
Oh, don't worry.
That is maximum big oof.
Indeed.
The maximum of eves.
The biggest stoof.
I mean, do you have anything to say there, zombie? He's thinking.
Sir Nice Squire just leans over. Oh, I should probably be behind Clarvin. No, I shouldn't. I should not be behind Clarvin.
Wait, how does rotate tokens facing work now?
Control.
Control. Scroll.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna scribe a note real quick and then pass it to John. I'm gonna slide a hands this.
Anyone who wants to try to take notice, roll perception.
I'm gonna roll the useless stat. This will be the first good roll in a while. Hey, it's better than the last few.
Let me remember what is the skill. I probably don't have a good one, be honest. But I rolled good. Oh, John noticed it. I'm glad. No one else did.
John's.
John
this
rolls.
is for John. Yeah, that's for John to take the note and not have other people notice.
So the note specifically says that she has, based on what she says, an aspect of a deity that's the opposite of the Morning Lord, which, to Sir Knight Squire's knowledge, is an evil deity, possibly, probably.
Shrug.
What are your thoughts on children's and the eating thereof, Shizuka?
I mean, it's probably not good.
Good enough.
What would you do if you saw a hag eat a child?
I mean, I wouldn't be morally opposed to fighting it.
Hmm.
I can't tell if this is different for you or not.
Good.
She looks more paler, but she doesn't seem that different in personality.
Yo, she hotter than Arena.
No.
That's subjective.
Don't pull me into this. I don't want John being interested in me.
I don't want John being
I was
interested.
John
really
doesn't want to be interested in you either. You were literally just a child.
All right, it works out then.
Well,
Called it.
just because you aged up physically, that doesn't mean you aged up any more mentally. And
Yeah.
that would be taking advantage of you.
Also, if you even tried something like Greg would somehow make it into the room.
Somehow.
You touch her, you
Greg-
die.
That reminds me, Greg. How did she even raise you to begin with?
I assume it has something to do with her book.
I mean, like, did you die? Like, how did you? Like, were you just a random skeleton she found in a graveyard, or is there a story behind it?
There's a story. If you want to talk about it, like on when we're not in, he looks around.
Here. Sounds good. Maybe while we're traveling.
Honestly,
You
this
can
is
tell
not
me.
the safest place we're in right now.
Greg knows everything that happened up to now, right? Everything in Barovia. Like, it wasn't.
Greg knows his
suddenly-
past.
Greg knows
Okay.
his. Yeah, he pretty much knows everything up until now.
Because I was sitting there thinking maybe he was sleepwalking, but okay.
I feel like Glorben would immediately catch him walking over there.
Oh. How would you like to play Glorben?
I don't know. I thought Shade.
You want
was
me to
gonna
play
do that.
Glorbin?
Glorben.
Oh, well, that
It's like
depends. What would
fucking
Glorben's first action be?
To
immediately
grab his
stop-
hand and
Yeah,
say,
like
"What
he
the hell
would
are
have
you
followed.
doing?"
He would have followed and would have then tried to grab me and stop me from grabbing it.
Yeah, that's basically Glorben.
I mean, earlier you were touching it and it seemed to work, or at least it offered something to you. But now it's actually gone and done something. I want to see if it's working again.
I don't know if it's going to offer the same thing to you, but
Let me roll a wisdom check real quick.
I don't think I want a god inside of me. But
Don't you owe
Actually,
your
wait a
soul
minute,
to a
wait a
devil?
minute.
Wouldn't it be the counterplay to what the devil wants to do, but putting a god in you? You could potentially get your own soul back.
you don't know that.
I don't know anything about here. This is way outside what I learned about magic and all that shiz. Heck, I don't even know about I can barely do the magic I do know how
I
to
need
do.
to ask this. How do
Yeah.
I know what alignment Greg is? 'Cause
It's under
I mean,
notes.
he shouldn't be.
Glorbin said this one turns you into a vampire. You don't look as though you've been turned in. Well, maybe.
oh boy. Waiting to see what conclusion you jump to.
Esmeralda, does she still seem off to you now?
Honestly, looking at her terrifies me.
Oh,
I don't know why. I really
Do you
don't.
But
hurt at all?
is
She's
it anything like before though, or is it different?
More intense.
Ha!
Is Shizuka's not injured at all, is she?
No,
No,
I'm
she's
fine.
fine.
But if I cast a spell, I would be aware of it having no effect versus it having an effect, but the effect wouldn't have like triggered if it had been like like I'd be aware of the difference between say something having zero effect because someone is uninjured versus having zero effect because it doesn't work on certain types of creatures, right?
Are you trying to heal me to see what happens?
Yes.
Come here, my dear child.
You just wanna
Let
you
the-
just wanna bunt her and then heal her.
I'm just gonna cast a Cure Wounds. As
Okay.
long as you'd say that I would be able to tell the difference between healing superficial scratches and versus healing nothing. I don't know.
She doesn't have any superficial scratches.
He's like
I-
he could tell between.
You would
It
tell if you would be
healing?
able to tell if it works or if it got negated. Especially if it were to
Certain-
damage her. You know.
Sir, you want to go get the chariot ready?
I can get the chariot
I'm
ready.
just going to cast a healing spell on you.
Come on, Sir.
Yeah, let's go.
So I'll go ahead and cast a first level Cure Wounds.
It seems like a waste of energy, but if you want to.
Alright, I guess me and Shy are going to go get the chariot while these guys are doing stuff.
It works.
Well, you're not a vampire, I
Um,
think. Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure as well. I think.
I'll just drag them up there real quick.
Okay.
Listen, Corbin, we discussed this. I'm allowed to touch them.
Or
I
was it?
just have
Oh,
to
wait.
tell you if they offer me
Clear
something.
Temple 1.
The other map. Hold up, I'll bring him back. over here.
When you touch it, it doesn't seem to respond to you.
Will have his axe out and ready.
Yeah,
He's an aggressive boy.
it doesn't seem to respond to you.
The amphitheater is where it was at, right?
Hmm?
The amphitheater is where it was at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you guys aren't going to explore any new areas, then I won't bother loading the new map. Well, the
Okay.
map one.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna take the chariot to the entrance.
Okay.
Can you do that? I thought you couldn't bring it to the entrance because of the bridge.
What?
What?
Couldn't we bring? We couldn't bring the cart to the temple because there's like a bridge or something too narrow.
Not the cart, the chariot.
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
We found a chariot.
Okay, that was not communicated before.
We communicated
Did
several
it?
times.
Definitely. We have a bunch of our heavy shit on
What
it.
skill would it be to try to insult the like entity inside the Amber Prison here?
You just want to spit out an insult? I don't see
want
what
to insult it and tell it that it must be some kind of coward that's afraid of like granting me its power because I'm already more powerful than it.
Intimidation?
I want to taunt it. All right.
I mean, are you sure you'll find anything?
So, Sir Knight, the
I
sword.
cough.
The sword I gave you, I can either.
God damn it, Dwarven, you're too close. You smell.
I can either give you that, or I can make your one of your other swords stronger. But I only have a limited amount I can do. So which one do you want?
Rather have my sword be stronger right now, based on what the sword last time felt like. It seems to be really good against things that can't get injured normally by regular weapons, but otherwise, as cool as the Sun Sword is, I would like to be able to prove my might again.
Yeah,
Then he will then reinforce your other sword.
All right,
He will
By the way-
reinforce your lung.
my lung.
Your lung.
Your non-existent lung.
By the way, Shai, I know Esmeralda had mentioned that the skulls had respawned. While you and get Cornelius hooked up to the chariot so you can bring it down, let me make sure that our entrance is cleared so we don't have any problems coming back.
All right, sounds good.
All right, he's going to dip back into the hole for a quick second and grab a recharge of the lightning.
I love.
Uh,
And Shia will jury rig the chariot to Cornelius.
uh, the uh, the sarcophagus does not respond to you when you try to do it.
Curses.
John,
All right, I
John,
fly back
do you
up
think
for a
the
moment.
contractor's still in there?
Wait, the contractor? Wait, what?
Yeah, he was in there when I talked to it.
Son of a bitch, let me in! I will kick your ass. Let me in there.
Let me in.
Not everyone can do what
I'm going to begin
What
to
Daniel
grab
did.
the piece of amber and try to shake it.
Good.
I love that Daniel just molded it into the
Yeah,
wall.
he's
It's so
just in
much
the wall.
a bit.
Daniel just got misted, didn't he?
Something happened to him.
He's gone.
Contractor, you coward, come out here. I promise I won't hurt you.
You shake the
Roll.
I don't know if he
I'm not really sure what you're trying to do, but the statue does not seem deceived.
I'm trying to deceive the contractor that I'm not going to kick his ass as soon as I see him. Which hasn't worked thus far, but I mean...
Sir Knight, what do you know about the contractor other than that he gives contracts?
apparently, John took a deal from him, and John's soul is going to be taken at some point, as well as death is after him,
Oh,
like actual death, like an
like
death.
like a psychopomp type thing.
Yes.
Well, that's terrifying. How would I talk to him? Because apparently he has information about my sister.
I'm not sure. I haven't managed to talk to him myself. All I know is that John and apparently Globin and now Shizuka has made conversation with him.
Interesting.
He seems to come and go whenever he pleases.
Interesting. All right. Well, if you
If
see
you
him, if you do see him before me, tell him I want to talk to him.
If you see him before me, tell me how.
Okay, I will.
Fucking Reaper, I love his bonds. Also, I love that his only flaw is what he's been given by the Amber Prisons. What a lazy sack of shit.
Greg's only
Not
flaw
filling
is
in his
real
own
funny too.
flaws and stuff for himself.
Yeah.
All right.
Then yeah, I think Shia will be waiting in the chariot, ready to go when everyone else is ready.
In that room right there.
Shit, open up Steam again.
No.
He'll just be sitting in the chariot.
Okay, but are you removing the chariot from that room? Or are you going to stay in that room?
I was gonna move it to the entrance.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Sir Knight. Oh, by the way, Sir Knight, is the way clear?
From what I see, I don't see any flame skulls. Let me check down this hole real quick to make sure none have respawned down there from when I fished one out.
There was no greenish glow at the bottom.
I fake falling down the hole.
You fake falling down the hole. Okay.
Sir Knight, are you okay?
How do you
think
go
I am.
about fake falling down the hole?
I look down
Cast
the hole,
minor illusion.
both, and then fall. I slide.
Shia,
Do you have any?
Shia will. Yeah, he'll go and pull his rope, tie it to Cornelius' leg, and then put it down the hole.
Good, thank you. Climbs back up. Curses. I can't say you don't have any rope and go, let me go around, and then go grab more stuff while I'm going around. That was cursing.
That was the plan.
Yeah, that was my plan. I can't remember we had rope.
Yep, he has a rope.
All right.
And then after you're up, he will untie the rope and put it back in his sock. Do you want to
Thank
let the others know that we're ready to go up here? And I'll take this up to the entrance.
Sure, I can go ahead and let them know.
All right. Will Cornelius listen to me as we try and move the chariot?
Cornelius.
Unless he would have to be given a command to listen.
He would
to
have
me,
to be
but-
given a command by certain
assistant.
Cernite.
Okay.
Yeah, I
He
gave him a
assists.
command.
In what?
Moving the
Hey,
chariot.
Shade,
So
What?
he'll listen to me in regards to moving the chariot only.
normal would Greg be with Shizuka? Would it be Miss, Mistress, Master, or just Shizuka?
Just Shizuka.
Miss.
Missed Shizuka.
Miss.
Just missed.
Miss.
Ms., Mrs., Miss.
I am a goddess.
Marm.
Shizuka.
My arm. Namarm. Narm.
Narm. Alright, yep. So,
It's
Shia will
guys-
project a
it's
pole and
gold.
tie the some sort to it, and pretend
you're doing
to joust from the front of the chariot while he's waiting for Sir Knight to come back with the others.
that's quite the way to use a legendary weapon. Well, to use a not technically
So-
legendary, but a legendary weapon.
You won't let me
Seven.
project. You won't let me project a spear version. So
Nerd.
I have 11 cantrips.
why can't I project a spear version of it, or
Because
like a pike?
Because you can only project the weapons as is.
So,
I've given you an opportunity to go run and do the thing.
yeah, I'm
Silver.
going back down the pole and I'm running all the way up to get the strength one now.
Oh. Apparently.
Because
Apparently.
because I was like, you know what? I could let Sir Knight do this like out of character, or I could go back and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let Silver do his thing.
I just want
Which ones have I not gotten?
the benefit.
What were the ones in the room with the Nothics again?
You guys never saw.
We never saw those.
So, Shade, that's fine
We'll
if I do
never
like
know.
minor things and you're doing that.
What's up, Christian?
I'll
Fine.
steal it, and
Shut
no
it.
one will ever know.
What's up, Christian?
I was saying about like the little things I'm doing when it's not important.
I'm going to the room with the Nothics.
You're gonna
Okay.
go to the room.
I have a huge amount of lag this minute.
Not
No.
sure what. Okay. The door is still closed. You're gonna make me put down the damn Nothics again. Alright.
Are they still angry?
By that point, I think I'm
Who
gonna
knows?
end up seeing John go over there, ain't I?
Probably, yeah.
Glorvin is following me from the hallway. I almost dropped him. There we go.
I think I would be coming from around by the time John like loops the corner.
Did we check these ones?
You
Yeah, you
did.
checked. That's the one you got the strength one from. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
You killed a death slot.
I think you've checked everything except for the Nothics.
No. Yeah. You wanna? Do you wanna like right away open the door? The door's not open. It's
It's closed. I feel like Glorben will be closer than that.
Glorvin knows that John's up to something and is trying to catch him in the act.
Sir Squire knows that John is up to something. He knows Glorben is something, so he's trying to catch him in the act.
John knows that Glorben's probably not going to have just let him go, so he knows that Glorben's probably just watching. So
There's
John
not
knows
fear.
that Glorben knows that John knows that Glorben knows that Glorben's watching John.
I believe in the you that believes in the me that believes in the John that believes
Now
in
the question
plan.
is, how dumb is Glorben? Does he realize that he's being watched?
Sir Knight Squire is gonna go up to this room real quick. Oh, do you want me to do a stealth?
No. Glorben just
And
this
Shade,
is
what I was
the treasury.
saying was, hopefully I'm not like stepping on your feet when I do the little like we should go.
Oh, don't
stuff
worry
and all
about
that. Okay. Yeah, for some reason my previous push to talk key was just fucking destroying my computer. I don't know.
Huh.
Sir Knight
Push to
Squire
talk
has
is
decided
apparently weird.
to pick the most optimal route of this and go up here and go. Hey guys, sorry, I ended up.
Trying to type out.
Hey guys, we ended up checking up the entrance up there. I accidentally fell down the hole while checking down it to see if any of the enemies respawned, like Esmeralda said. The path is clear and Shy's waiting by there. I think I just saw John and Glorben walk to the rooms towards the left, so if you want to head up, I'm going to check an eye on what they're doing. Make sure they're not going to get in any trouble, especially with how John's been.
All right. So speaking of trouble,
And Joel.
John, do you want to right away open the door, or do you want to?
I have my club readied, and I'm going to open the door.
I mean, since Glorben's there, would he say anything to the Nothics?
Glorben is watching from a distance.
Because he can speak to them.
He can.
What? This.
The Nothics are still inside. I still don't know why this one is set to be in the wall, but it is.
He's where he belongs.
Are
Is
you
he
fully-
supposed to be alone? Are we following him?
I mean, I'm not following him.
I was just making sure, because, like, he was talking with
Don't mind me. I'm just here to
well,
see what these do.
specifically-
I'm going to slowly make my way.
I want to
over
point
there.
out that I'm
The-
holding a club in one hand as I walk by.
They are hissing at you.
Move a certain amount every 6 seconds. I feel that goes by.
Let me know if they do something other than hiss. Also, what is their reaction as Glorben rounds the corner, heading towards this area?
Did
I'll
you
be
open
back.
the door well enough for them to see Glorben, or
Yeah, I just swing the door open.
they see Glorben? Let's see who goes first. Nothic 3 is charging right at Glorben. Let's see. It's been a bit since I've looked at your stats.
I'm back.
Okay.
At that point, I would be, what, around here?
Everyone roll for initiative,
Woo.
just for the sake of it.
Ooh.
Alright.
Would have Sir Knight gone out of? Sir Knight is definitely 120 feet away.
Jesus Christ, Reaper, why are you
I
carrying
feel like
this?
at least 18 seconds has passed, so I've moved a bit.
Yeah, so neither of you have reinforcement because you're out of 120 feet. Also, I enjoy how Shia won't be doing anything, and I rolled a 1 on initiative.
Don't worry, I'll get there. So they don't
Okay.
even care that John's there.
John didn't attack them.
Me and Glorben rolled the same. Tiebreaker? No.
In their point of view, Glorben lied.
Oh. Oof.
But they don't care about John. They care about Glorben.
Like, John hasn't lied once to these Nothics.
These are the only creatures John hasn't lied to.
Because they're pissed
Holy
that
shit.
because they're pissed that Daniel killed him, right?
It's not
Or
like
time-
John interacted.
Daniel
though.
fireballed them. John stood at the back of the group. Glorben was the one talking to them, and then slammed the door in their face when they got fireballed.
I thought I was the one that closed it. Oh no, I closed the door with Shia.
Ah,
Shia was the one that closed the door.
I thought Glorben was at the very front because he was the one talking to him. Maybe I'm crazy.
He was busy strangling Daniel.
Ah, okay, that made sense.
Unless otherwise told to, Esmeralda's going to stick with Shia.
Okay.
In their eyes, they did in fact see Glorben restrain Daniel after trying to beat the
I
crap
see.
out of him.
I see. They've already spent hit dice in order to recover the damage they've taken.
Yeah, so
It has been a while.
we've had like 2 long rests since we saw them.
We have.
It's at least
Not-
one.
you guys have had a
At least one.
You guys have
We've
had
had
short rests.
Wasn't the one Glorben straight up just knocked Daniel to 0 on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to restrain. Yeah.
Actually, Shade, this is a little off topic, but Shizuka understands the full capability of her new powers, right?
Yes.
So there's been something that bothers me with Esmeralda, but I'll speak up about that later.
I see.
I think I've caught on to you.
It's not quite what you think.
All right.
I'll just tell you that. Anyway,
That's good.
so this Nothic is immediate. That's Esmeralda's sheet. Get out of here, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda's attacking Corbin now.
Yes.
Do it.
Esmeralda appears behind Glorben and stabs him through the back.
Oh no.
This Nothic is going to go. Let's see, 5, all the way up to here, and it's going to gaze at him. It doesn't know.
Why, he's immune to it?
When you stare at the beady rat's eyes.
Shit, man.
Wow.
Okay, it gazes at it. Glorben just sort of stares back.
You
Corbin
look
got a
into the
decent
void,
mark.
and the void stares back.
His daddy was watching.
Okay, Esmeralda is up. Apparently maintaining concentration.
Woo.
On hold.
Because she has the curse on her still.
Yep, she does. Get rid of that. So you're no longer frightened. Also, you're not concentrating on that anymore. I thought I removed those effects, but I did not. Okay.
Esmeralda, you got any glue on you?
Maybe in my cart, but that's like miles away.
Okay.
Shizuka. Oh, no, never mind Glorben. What the fuck? Oh, no, I'm just seeing Glorben. Shizuka.
All right. Well, I'm assuming I don't know how you want to do the movements because I'm assuming I'm just heading towards the cart, which is on the other floor, but I don't really want to open the map.
If you want to forego your turns and with
Basically,
what's going
unless
on,
something loud enough happens to alert me, that is the plan, just to go to the cart or the
Okay.
chariot.
then we'll just run your turns like that.
All right.
Cornelius, same deal.
Cornelius is attached to the
I mean,
cart
he would do
still, I
his
think.
last,
Fair enough.
directed,
So unless Cornelius is called to Sir Knight and Shia and Esmeralda are required to tag along, because is Esmeralda just hanging out by the thing, or is she? Shia's the only one actually in the chariot, right?
He's the
I'm
only one
gonna-
actually in the chariot. Esmeralda's just sort of hanging out.
Okay.
Planning to
Boy,
get more.
Cornelius is a big boy.
Yeah.
That was a big beefy boy.
That's why we're using him as the pack horse.
Can't wait to see what
Greg
horses
sticking
are
with
getting.
Shizuka. Haha, nothing one.
That barbarian woman ended up killing our horses for subsistence.
Yeah. That'd be a shame.
Orban's just gonna constantly get stared at, isn't he?
Yeah.
You stare at the rat, and its beady eyes stare back at you.
Because they can't quite get close enough to Glorben. Goodbye. Shit, man.
He saved.
That time it was a 19.
Indeed. It stares at him. John.
Those drops, though, have been really low on him.
I touched the ember.
Okay. Just give me a second. Because the pins that are usually there are not on the same layer, so I have to turn on the certain layer just to access the pins. It's great. Silly combat thing. Had to. Let's see. This is the. Would you please? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the dark figure approaches you, and you hear in your mind, gift of Delbin, the star of ice and hate, I can grant you the power to unleash deadly cold.
This one lets me shoot blizzards. Is it okay if I take it?
Little busy, John.
I'm a
I'll be
little
right back.
busy right now, John.
In case it comes to my turn, I'll be just hanging out. And if Cornelius starts moving back
Staring
inside,
at John with like the fork
sounds
and knife.
sounds like a good one to me. Says John.
so if I have to go grab
Just
some,
hurry up and
Okay.
help me. Yes.
so if he'll just
Okay.
do nothing unless Cornelius starts moving, then he'll project the fake sun sword and pull out the other sun sword.
Okay. You can feel free to add Cone of Cold to your sheet.
Make ice cream cones.
And you can feel free. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What has he cursed himself with?
What is this?
No, it's just kind of funny.
John now needs to cut off a foot because it has frostbite.
No.
No, he needs to cut off one of his fingers.
Feels cold to the
feel-
touch now.
Feel free
So he
to
seems more open than before.
zombie. Feel free to check John's flaws again.
The ever expanding list.
The ever expanding Steam. What the fuck? Get out of here.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Even Ray than before.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
I remembered I had a thing of gelato in the freezer, so I went to go grab it.
Oh my. Okay.
It's okay.
That was technically your interaction, so if you want to do anything else, you can.
So I still have action, bonus action.
Yes.
He's gonna walk over to the other one.
The action to walk over to the other one and
That-
touch it.
I'd like to use my action for an interaction.
I'll hex Nothic number 2.
Okay.
With my bonus action, and I will swing at it with my club,
Go for it.
casting Black Flame Blade, and then screaming in pants-shitting terror.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Ah!
So do we hear that?
Roll perception.
Oh boy.
I feel like I shouldn't because I think I'm just close enough.
I was gonna say, Shia, you might want to as well.
Oh, whoops! Crap, that's the wrong thing. Ignore that. I have to.
Oof.
I have to set hex back on myself. There we go. Okay, this is the button I want to push.
Shia hears it.
Wait, did you just take necrotic damage from that?
What?
Effect damage 1d6 necrotic, John.
Shame.
'Cause
Would
it
Shia
does-
ha-
Don't it's necrotic.
how long would it take for Shia to unhitch Cornelius?
Why do you want to unhitch Cornelius?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he'll just go find your master and then go with the reins.
Alright.
Still do what Sorry,
Having
but,
reins in one hand,
whatever.
sword in the other.
Can I follow?
If you want to.
I want to follow.
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
That
So
was my bonus action and my
when will
action.
Greg get his
Fair enough.
skeletal?
Okay. Nothing too. Guess who you just attacked? In its singular bulging green eye darts away from Glorben and onto you. And it immediately tries to claw at you. Which it misses the first attack. Gotta make sure how many attacks it has. Okay. And it swings again, and it hits. Its claws jabbing into you. Oh. Giving you a little slash. And yeah. It did some damage. Nothing 4 also saw that.
I was facing the other way, Shade.
Shh.
Nothic 4 also got burned by it, so
Also
like,
got burned by it, so you know. Nothing 4 will remember this.
Nothic 4 disliked that.
Nothic 2 disliked that. They all disliked that.
He's also going to claw and roll a 2. And gonna claw again. And roll a 2. Well, Sir Knight.
Sir Knight, hearing obviously like Glorben yell down the hallway, I'm a bit busy, and then probably hearing John screaming is going to be like, okay, no time for secrecy now. I need to book it. And just run straight down the hallway.
Gotcha.
Looks up, yells, "What's going on?"
You see Nothic's staring at Glorben. And on the inside of,
on here?
fire!
and Nothic's in the distance are just kind of on fire. Ish.
Just like, did you fight? Are you fighting them? Did you hear that?
If you were yelling it out, you would be able to hear it.
No, I said, did you hear what I said?
Oh, I heard you. Yeah.
Okay. He just yelled out, are you fighting them? To Glorben. Use the remaining of, I think, his 10 feet to just, like, pull out his weapon as he's in his shield. And he's like, gosh, dang it, Glorben. John, wherever he is.
Okay.
That's my turn. I can't do anything else since I used my action for that.
All right. Glorben. Still succeeding on a check. Get out of here.
Oh, it was muted.
Yes.
All right. I'm just saying, I'm making sure I fully understand his bullshit.
Understood.
Glorben will maneuver over to here and take a swing with his greatsword.
Okay.
You classed as extra attack, right? Okay, that's a hit.
Oh no, it's a
Cut.
miss, you know?
Oh no, these things might be kind of tough then. After all, I had to roll a... What did I get to hit? Alright,
You can roll
28.
a-
So clearly their AC is 28.
Obviously.
Boy, that's tough.
I don't think I can hit that.
Okay, he does have extra attack.
Yep.
Huzzah.
Attack 2. Damn.
What did I roll? Covered up the screen.
You hit. You rolled the same. All right. You or Glorben immediately going to the side, slashes into the Nothic that was staring at him. One of them, anyway.
He I'm done. I don't know what he
Okay.
has for bonus actions, but I don't see anything.
Shia.
He's gonna tell Cornelius to go to his master,
Giddy
and
up.
then giddy up, Cornelius.
Hopefully
Find your
he
find your
absorbs
master,
Shia.
and then he will grab the reins in one hand and then pull the sword out with the other, and wait for Cornelius to move.
He's such a nerd.
What?
Wouldn't he still just follow whatever last order was?
Yeah, I was just listening to Shia for an hour or something.
Help Shia.
Yeah, he was good.
Yep.
Oh, okay then.
So he'll tell him to run, to take the dash action.
Okay. You'll find out the effects of that when Cornelius' turn comes up. Anyway, Nothic 3, having just been slashed, is now going to attack Glorban and miss. But is going to attack it again. And a miss. Esmeralda's hanging out, watching Shia as he holds his sword up, well, old George Washington style. She chuckles.
Oh,
He's
am I
good.
still targeting Cornelius? Okay, there we go. That's better.
What are you talking
I
about?
was. I was trying to open a sheet so I could see his movement speed.
Are you?
And hit control instead of shift.
Okay. She's good.
Well, because I didn't perceive it, I'm just following Shia. So for all intents and purposes, I'm following Shia until I have my own
Okay.
understanding of what's going on.
Cornelius doesn't move.
What?
Cornelius doesn't follow Shia's instructions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
You don't have the amulet.
Mm-hmm.
But the order was to help me.
To help you, not listen to you.
Oh. Damn it. I could have moved 30 to 60 feet by this point.
You could have.
You foolish fool.
That's why we're watching you like the idiot you are.
You are an idiot.
I'm a dork.
Fucking Shia just after a beat, just whips the reins again.
God, what a dork. Did you know that dork is another word for whale penis?
Okay. Greg is the same deal. Gonna say
Go
yeah.
after.
Nothic 1.
Hello?
Whipping around. Huh?
Did he just move around
He did.
to become within my reach?
He did.
Get ready to die.
But he's not leaving your reach, though.
Yeah, no, but he entered my reach.
But he entered it. Glorvin has the ability, remember?
Reaper Spoon Ruin
Oh.
is unleashed.
He's gonna
Glorvin
ruin
takes
you.
the swing.
And miss.
Oof.
A
Fuck.
plus 12 and you miss. What is your what are you?
Moving too fast.
Indeed. You missed the AC by 1. I'm gonna rotate my mic a little bit just so it's actually facing my face. There we go. Okay. Yep. Nothic 1 is going to go ahead and whack
And miss.
and miss. And I forgot the reason why they had advantage, and it's because I have it auto do that now. Anyway, Whack. And hit! Of which Glorvin takes damage as he's slashed by the Nautic. John.
John's fear of death outweighs his fear of fire.
Boy.
So he's going to continue to use Black Flame Blade.
Of course.
And club him
what he-
again.
Is that what he gained from the ice one? He's afraid of fire.
Yep.
I was figuring.
But not only that, John's going to cast a Black Flame Blade Twinned.
Yo!
He's
All
double
right.
as scared.
Whack.
Damn.
Turn on my buffs.
Yeah, that's a...
Buffcon.
Wait, it was 4 that I hexed. So versus number 4, I do this much damage.
Mm-hmm. And then the additional damage to the other one.
And the other one takes this much damage.
Now they both have the blood splash. Big
Ooh.
blood splash.
And then I take a swing at number 2.
Okay. That's a hit.
And Black Flame Blade.
So
You're
turn on the
killing him
bonus
too
damage for
fast.
Black Flame Blade. Did I whack him? And then
Yep.
I go back down, and I turn on the bonus damage for Hex. And I deal the bonus fire damage to this one.
Blanc. I just imagine he's catching it on fire, just going Blanc on top of their heads.
Whack, you're on fire. Whack, you're on fire.
Stop lighting yourself on fire.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that's a bonus action to cast. I do not.
Okay. In that case, nothing. Do. Going to gaze at you. You succeed.
Did I actually have to roll, or like does this say?
I dragged
automatically.
the thing to undo it.
Okay, because I'm immune to like mind affecting stuff.
It wasn't mind effects.
Okay.
It is a gaze that hurts you.
Is it like a laser beam?
Yes.
Stare.
If I action dash, can I double my dash by using action surge?
If you dash twice in the same turn,
Yeah.
yeah, you get to double your speed twice.
So that would be 120?
No.
90?
It would be 90.
Okay.
You don't double your double speed, no.
That's what you do with haste. No. Right?
I'm fairly certain that was what it did. 'Cause the whole entire discussion is like how to reach like maximum velocity and
Hadrick would just flash stepping into the air at like 240 feet in 6 seconds. Or even higher.
just remember the Tabaxi are allowed to dash without using an action or a bonus action, and then people pair it with Rogan Fighter and they go, I now can run 480 feet in a single round.
And then you have a sorcerer cast haste on them.
I'm pretty sure haste doesn't let you pull that off. Could be wrong. Anyway,
Doesn't haste double your movement speed?
in older editions, yeah.
I'm not
in
even-
5e, it probably sucks ass.
Here, I'll look it up while you guys
Anyway.
continue to do stuff.
Nothic 4 is not happy. You've managed to
It does double
equal
your speed.
You
Double speed, a +2 to AC, amongst other things.
It is going to attack you. Clearing that. And miss. So it's doing it again. And it hits. Take this, John. It's dangerous to die.
I appreciate how
That's
John has
almost great.
basically bonked these two Nothics today.
The hell was that?
I
Oh, that was
burped.
a lightning bolt.
The
Oh,
best strategy
shit.
for fighting John is fighting him one-on-one.
So it was number 4 that hit me.
Yes.
Make a dexterity save, number 4.
Oh, okay. It failed.
Did you just hellish rebuke?
Yeah.
Hellish rebuke.
Second level warlock spell slot. I hellish rebuke.
Okay.
Oh, throw another d10 on there because it's a
I-
third or second level spell slot.
It was dead.
Boom.
Don't think you need to worry about that. It is the dead. Sir Knight.
Sir Knight's just thinking about the situation. These two guys are fighting the Nothics despite the fact that we at least try to leave on peaceful terms with them.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, it seems.
We locked him in a room to die of starvation. Peaceful terms.
Peaceful terms. We tried, okay?
Sure.
Considering the situation, he's going to run up here, drop his sword, and grapple Nothix 1,
Okay.
which I believe is 15 feet right now. Oh, yeah, open up a sheet. Oops, come on. I think that was a 20. Did it roll it? No, it didn't.
No.
That's disappointment because that was a 20. Oh, well, let me... Here, I have to open up the tracker. Forget that it doesn't want to overroll it on the tokens on the map itself. Or
Is
it's
the
not.
Nothic actually unconscious or just dead?
It's dead. I'm just
Okay.
leaving it there for now.
Do better, Shade.
I'm doing the best I can, you bastard.
Heck.
It's not
Heck.
good enough.
You're not rolling.
Good to me, potato chips
Um,
and toast, you know.
Are you like rolling an attack or?
I'm rolling the. Oh wait, no, I'm being stupid. I should be rolling the chat technically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasted a 17, a 20, and like something else trying to roll it on top of it.
Indeed.
Now it could roll low.
Mm-hmm. It very well could. It rolled low. It's grappled.
It's good enough. And then I'm gonna. What do you think? I was 15 feet away, so I'm gonna start moving it away from Glorbin. So that's 5.
I almost applied grapple to you. You said
Okay.
one you grappled?
Yeah, I'm grappling 1, so I'm
Okay.
moving it 5, 10. Actually, it's half of my current movement, so that's 7 technically. So I just move it 1 space down right next to me. So it's no longer flanking Glorbin.
Okay. And it is no
Glorbin.
longer flanking Gorbel.
I don't know.
Words.
Glorbin, I might have slept in my algebra class, but I know for a fact that 2 minus 4 is still 2. Or 4 minus 2 is still 2. So go ahead and finish the one you're fighting and go help John wherever he is. While I hold this one back, at least for now. That'll be the end of my turn.
Globin.
Okay, I was distracted thinking about how I need to get a drink. I heard you say something about holding one back and to go help me or to go help John. So you said Silver?
Yes,
I'm
I said
confused.
without knowing anything in character about your situation.
Oh,
Basically,
okay.
you just grappled and carried away a Nothic.
I grappled and carried one away because I didn't think I would be able to do enough damage to kill the one above Glorben. I didn't want him getting provoking attack opportunities or anything from trying to get out of flank.
Plus, he doesn't want Glorvin to get mad at him for taking a kill.
No, I
Right.
just don't want to kill these things because I think I left on.
Glorben's gonna circle around to the back of this one.
Okay.
And attack it.
Do it. Do the attack. Yep.
Boy.
Goddamn plus 12 to hit. Yep.
did.
Glorben stabs it in the
did.
back, and it falls.
Okay. That's 15, 20, 25, 30. Dwarven gets into the doorway.
Okay. I assume he can't do anything else.
That is it for Dwarven.
Shaya.
Shia is gonna hop off the chariot and then action dash until he can get in that and then action dash towards where he thinks the scream is.
Okay. You probably get to about the top of the stairs.
And then that'll be his
Because I don't
turn.
want to open up the other map.
Okay.
So we'll say you're about here.
And then he's yelling, "I'm on my way!"
Your hero is coming!
He's like, "Your hero is here!"
You're dead.
He dead.
Esmeralda is not moving.
Drawing hope from the hopeless masses, a hero emerges.
Shizuka.
I'm chasing Shia, but he is faster, so I'm not there yet.
You're not dashing?
Even in my best dash, can't go 90 feet, Snack.
Oh no, I'm going 60.
Oh, you're only going 60, then I am closer than I thought. I thought you were doing the action surge thing.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm holding on to that for now.
Never mind then.
And it's funny because you could actually keep up better with him now that you're like taller.
Okay. Cornelius is staying still. Unless Sir Knight otherwise decides to call to it. I assume not. Greg, regardless of Christian's actions, will follow Shizuka.
Oof.
It's the logical thing.
You've been railroaded, Christian.
Get fucked.
Good. Suffer.
There is a obvious reason why. Anyway, Nothic 1 is not dead. Your movement is only 0.
I might just take the grapple feat whenever I get the ASI for that.
It is going to attack you. And hits.
Oh, it hit?
Shit, man.
That's a roll pretty high.
Yeah.
Did it crit?
Oh,
What?
he asked if it crit.
No, it didn't.
Ow.
And deal some damage. And it's probably going to miss this one. Me and my fucking mouth.
Did you again?
Be glad that NPCs don't get the crit table.
God. You know
I
what? I have
jinxed
like
it.
90
Give us more gold for NPC crits.
I have like 90.
Oh my god, it rolled 2 ones. Oh wait, no, it
Good.
didn't. It didn't. No, never mind.
Oh,
Okay, I forgot to mention I have a thing for if you crit the base die deals maximum damage. I like how that works, so I have that work like that.
Okay.
Hmm.
it'll do.
I can abuse this.
You can, assuming you roll a 20.
Give me the 54 damage.
Oh
I
shit!
know it's not bad that. Wait. Okay, you have that for everyone?
Yeah, that's just how it is now. That's how it's
Oh my
calculated.
god! Imagine smiting with that.
I know, right?
I don't think things are gonna
I
live.
can't effect.
That's what I'm saying. Give me the 54 damage, Shade.
I'm gonna get like 80 damage on that or something.
Okay. That was both attacks. So, John.
Time to die.
Splonk.
Whack.
It's number 2 that's still alive.
You missed.
Fuck.
Your fear of the body that's currently on fire makes you completely miss.
There's the flavor. I will be right back.
Don't want to cast something as a bonus action. No, I don't think I will.
It's quiet.
I need a drink.
Drunk.
I'm
Drunk.
thirst.
Shot, 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 shot.
Do you think you pronounce D-R-Y-N-K as drink or
Drunk.
drank?
Drunk.
What did I come back to?
We got
Dang it, Snark, why does this have to be topical?
Oh.
Okay,
what
whatever.
about drank? When are we going to be allowed to drink?
Drink.
Drank, huh?
Drink. With an E.
I see. I see. Anyway, nothing too. Is
No,
gonna
no,
it's gonna whack.
no, he's gonna die.
Okay, so nobody jinxed this one, did they?
I don't think so. Did it hit him?
It hit him.
Did it crit him?
It crit him.
I did not say anything. If that is what you're asking.
I
It's
kept
funny
saying
how
no.
it's funny how he needed confirmation. Okay. All right. And slashing
Whack.
into you with a lot of damage. AKA 15 damage, so it's not actually a lot of damage, but still a substantial amount of damage.
Fuck you.
It succeeded.
Oh.
God damn it.
Indeed.
Shut up, God. You didn't, damn it.
God diggity damn it.
I asked you, damn it.
I'm
you
gonna
didn't,
use my
damn it.
action to get the dash, so I give myself 30 feet of movement. As I take 15 feet to get up to this door, use my object interaction if I need to open it, and then take 15 feet back. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, no. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, this is all gonna be over by the time Shia can get some feet.
He's just dragging it into the room to snap its neck.
Yeah. Look, I can't have it trying to run away to any other location, so I have to trap it into a room.
Lavia, is that you?
It might be one of these days. Very soon.
Oh,
Did Garbo's thing overheat?
anyway, Glorb. Are you muted, zombie?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
possibly.
Okay. Had I been muted, then that would have been perfect. I would have said no, and I would have not been muted. Wait, what did I? I've confused myself. Glorban is coming into the room to beat this this Nothic's ass.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Fuck you. You dick.
Glorban swings and the flame,
Die.
the flames on the dead Nothic catches his eye and, yeah, distracts him, only to swing back around
Just fucking die.
and damage.
End them.
Hit me, nerdoid.
That's another negative inspiration.
Oh. Man, that would have been helpful if you stayed up last night or last week.
Indeed. I assume that's all Glorban is doing. Shia.
Yeah.
Dashing again.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
Don't worry, guys. I'm on my way.
Roll perception and try to see if you can hear him.
I mean, are you yelling that loud enough?
Oh, he's screaming it.
Okay, roll perception.
I don't know if I can hear that.
No,
I'm in a room.
You're in a room. Honestly, I'd say disadvantage, but like, unless you roll a 4 or
Do I
lower.
really roll a disadvantage? I think everyone's in a room right now.
Everyone's in a room, yeah. John, roll with disadvantage.
Jesus.
John and Glorban, you would hear the faintest yelling. You can't quite make out the words, but it does sound like Shia screaming about
Oh
something.
no, Shia's getting attacked now.
Okay, you're dead. Esmeralda is still standing around, probably. I don't know why it puts me to the bottom of the combat tracker whenever Shizuka's turn comes up, but whatever. I assume Shizuka is dashing.
I did, and I worked it out. I'm there.
Okay. Cornelius is standing still. Greg. Move yourself.
Should I move him, or is Christian gonna move him?
Christian! Okay. That all he's moving?
They're not gonna dash.
I mean, like, he just got his voice back. He's a little out of breath. You know,
Burning.
he doesn't breathe.
He's pretty breathless.
Indeed. I'd say he's breathtaking, but Anyway,
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Nothic 1 is going to try to escape. But
That's not great on my part. That's like 3 higher than last time.
it escapes.
Was it? Okay.
Though it uses action, so it can't really do much in that case.
Yeah.
It is no longer being choke held by a
Swole. By Swole Sir Knight.
Swole Knight.
Wait, Swole Knight. He's not Swole Knight, but that
He's
is
not
the
Swole Knight.
room for Swole Knight.
Indeed.
I think it's the bottom one. The Swole Knight.
I thought it was the far left.
Hmm.
Which one is it?
I'm pretty sure it's the bottom one.
1 second. Because I need to get the map out of my background every time I wanna. You guys are covering up the buttons for me to be able to change layers.
I just realized what Silver's doing.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You just
Letting
grabbed it
himself-
there so you could touch one of the statues.
It
I
is.
could zoom in there so I could accidentally back up into one of the statues.
Perfect.
It is one of those.
One of them? But one.
Yes.
Bottom?
The western.
Okay, it is the west one then.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, the Nothic can't really do much. John. Fuck.
What's this one do?
But that's completely what I was expecting too, and I'm glad.
Okay, so the the document I have says West Sarcophagus twice.
Oh, good. It's the double one.
It's it's west.
Well, west.
West.
Yeah, this
Well, west.
this one approaches you and says, "I offer the gift." Breathe into the microphone like an idiot.
Wow, that's a cool gift.
Wow, that's a cool gift.
I offer the
That's
gift
like-
of Kirad, the Star of Secrets. I can grant you the power of divination.
This one lets me know things. What do you think, Glorvin? That you should stop taking these. But do you think it's useful, Glorvin? Probably. Yes. Reaper's gonna come back, he's gonna be so pissed.
I know. Reaper's gonna go, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
They all seemed so useful, Reaper.
So you can now cast Scrying.
He is now a carrot.
And John, your skin turns orange and your hair green.
Oh my god, is that Achilles?
No.
It's
Oh.
common, right?
Worse.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
Let me just
Continue.
let me just add this to the
He's a fucking Oompa
the ongoing document that I have. John, you have so many.
Loompa.
Okay. I need to send you a thing. Yeah, I should send this to you instead of telling you the after effects. Shit. I'm failing. I'm failing. There we go. Eh. 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 Okay, that's proper. Haba.
Powered ba.
Howard Papa.
So that's a thing. Zombie.
Just gonna add that to my notes.
Mhm.
So does it give me divination the spell?
No, it gives you scrying.
Oh,
Zombie sounds disappointed.
you don't know what disappointment is.
You've long surpassed
Indeed.
disappointment, John.
Ah, they're dead. They're dead. Sir Knight. Dr. Sir
So-
Knight.
Dr. Sir Knight end up getting his grapple broken, stumbles backwards, and yes, you can provoke the attack of opportunity. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. It goes and does that. Well, first off, it is no longer grappled, so get the grapple out of here. Where are you? Not the one. There you are. The only red thing on the
Dr.
combat
Theodore
tracker.
the Third. That's my father's name. Actually, he's Theodore the Second.
It holo checks out.
Up and claw. You're nat one. Okay.
Bop
So
to
what's
the
his
top.
crit fail?
It doesn't have one.
Yeah, I figured. Just like stumbles back, the thing slashes to him. Sir Knight Squire, like as the claw comes towards him, it pushes him basically right into the statue right here. As he
Indeed.
accidentally uses his object interaction to touch him while trying to catch himself.
So if anyone was watching this, how would they feel about this, where he just obviously fell into it on purpose?
What are you talking about, Garbo? I didn't fall into it on purpose whatsoever.
Indeed. Did you just try to roll deception on Garbo himself?
No.
Hey Garbo, you yourself roll insight.
Give me my level 7 Commoner, and I will.
Shit, I didn't roll deception on Garbo at all.
Garbo, you don't have a level 7 commoner. You're a level 1 commoner.
Clearly you're out of the loop. Oh wait, you're in the loop. You're a loop.
And Jade, so my 25 strength.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Why did I close that? I'm a fool. What a foolish fool I am.
You're gonna need an unarmed strike.
So yeah,
creative.
you hear the dark gift saying it's the dark gift of great Tar Hack, the 5-headed destroyer. It gives you great strength. You accept it.
Yeah. Sir Knight Squire just like, ow, my head on the statue. Voice comes and said, yeah, whatever. Ow. Wait a minute.
You just see his armor bulk up,
boy.
even though there's no bones on there. Even though it's just bones.
Yeah. Whatever.
He drank his milk.
Drank his milk. Close the invincibility skeleton that just drinks his milk and just gets immunity to all damage. That meme.
Just Popeye, but with milk.
Them thick, thick bones.
Maybe Greg should take it too.
Give me a moment. I gotta create something real quick. It's called Unarmed Strike. Where is it?
Fair enough. But I mean, if he takes it, he'll have 25 strength.
What shade? What?
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get myself something.
How
to
much is
drink.
an unarmed strike? 1d4? Or no, it's just strength,
One.
isn't it?
It's straight.
Yeah.
1 plus strength.
Oops. That's not right.
Suck, Silver. How could you do 0 damage?
I'm sorry.
You're almost as weak as John was.
Oh no, you don't need to have the properties.
No, I don't. Okay.
No, properties is for things like two-handed and like that.
Yeah. There we go. Third Night Squire. Also, why is that an item that's carried? Why am I carrying the Squire punch?
That's just how it works.
All right, I guess. Seems right.
I do.
So-
I do carry my fists.
Carry my, as you can see, I can remove them. It's in my abilities. It's in my ability section under my racial traits. They aren't carried instruments. Sir Night Squire getting knocked back in the statue and like hitting his head and just like saying, ow, ow, yeah, whatever, ow. And just like, wait a minute. Suddenly feels an urge inside of him, that like a welling strength as his head pounds and his armor rattles, and he just looks at this Nothix and goes, oh, you want to throw down? You want to throw down? And just runs at it. He's like, here, you can go ahead and get hit back too. And he's going to go ahead and attack it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I nat one.
Mhm.
That's stupid.
Give the fumble.
Bravo.
Give fumble.
I don't have a proper fumble table. I do have a fumble table, but it's weird.
You know what? 1 for 1. I gave that to you.
It tilts his head. Also, Sir Knight, would you mind looking at your flaws?
I know which one it is because I've seen what jump.
Glorban.
Cutie Nothic.
Zombie has stepped away, hasn't he? Feck.
Oh gosh, it's Corbin's turn. Corbin is gonna come out here. 5, 10, 15,
Fucking fucks.
20, 25, 30.
I was gonna do a really cool thing and it didn't happen because of that one. Dang.
He's gonna dash. 35, 40, 45. Boop. 50. And like a half. Because this one's like right on a intersection. Hello.
Hello there.
I've come to take your life.
Kenobi.
Uses action as dash, so I assume you can't do anything else. Am I right in saying that?
That's
Okay.
done. He's done.
Shia. Keep running, boy.
I'm on my way.
Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you.
Run, boy, run.
Do not tell Shia what to do.
Oh, you can finally see his green turn thing on the PC on the stream map.
Huh. And that is Shia's turn, yelling, guys, do you still need help? I'm here.
Nothic 3 is very dead. Esmeralda's not dead, but she's just sort of hanging.
In what way?
Not in the dead way.
Okay, in the dying way though.
Are you absolutely sure she isn't dead?
You know, nobody else is
no.
around, so who knows?
All I heard was she's hanging, so she's not dead currently, at least.
I mean,
She could be,
Cornelius.
though.
Cornelius could have curb stomped her. I don't know. What's Shizuka doing? I assume still running.
I am still running.
Run.
Adult legs working for you. You don't feel tired and winded?
Let's see, that's 55, so I can go like right there. There we go. I mean, personally, I'd say it's worse since you have to use more energy to move adult legs. All right.
But you get more distance.
Thought.
Let's see. Cornelius hasn't curb stomped Esmeralda. Probably. Greg.
So are we gonna add Esmeralda to John's harem
I mean,
zombie?
has John really showed interest in Esmeralda thus far?
No.
No.
John hasn't been John for most of these sessions.
What is John? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
No more. No more. No more.
Baby, don't wound.
That's
You try
How
to
does it
sing
go,
Cornelius.
zombie? The
I
heckin'
realize that the
Must
fact
do
that
not
channel's named
wound
Cornelius
me.
Lincoln, you're
Do
using
not
it,
wound
just
me
makes this joke
no
funnier.
more.
Especially if Sir Knight Squire, like, he does music from Cornelius Lincoln.
John, just stop hurting John.
Hey, I now know why Cornelius is named Cornelius.
I'm going to
Why?
assume that Greg is. Oh. Hmm? Why is that? I'm just. Just gonna do that. I don't know if Christian's paying attention. So, yeah.
Christian.
Nothing. Is gonna whack and miss.
Is that the best you can do?
This has gotta be the dumbest
Whack.
fight.
And miss. What's John doing?
I'm gonna cast a cure on myself.
Okay. Cure yourself. Check yourself.
before you wreck yourself.
You checked yourself. Good job. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself.
How are you doing?
And then I'll use a point of healing light on myself.
Single point. Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah, single point.
So nice.
Let me show you what a real punch looks like.
Do it.
Do it. I'm
Dun
smiting
dun
him.
dun dun
You're
dun dun
okay.
dun dun
I'm level
dun
smiting him.
dun,
I'm also
dun,
blade
bam,
thrower.
bam, bam.
What punch?
So
Except not really.
here's the idea. I'm going to use the blade flourish that allows me to knock him back by 15 feet, and I'm going to knock him past
Glorbin
Glorbin
into the
as
hall.
I'm smiting.
Okay.
I'm just charging my fist with divine energy as I just knock him past Glorbin.
This is beautiful.
So there's that. There's the second level. There's the third level.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this will kill him.
Oh, right. We ran into
Why?
this issue before.
Ow.
It was trying to apply the effect twice, and I guess it can't do that.
Oh, okay.
So just
Maybe
roll
use two.
roll another d8. I'll do a per level thing after.
You're just gonna multiply it or something?
Yep.
Alright. This is the D8 right here. And then I get to roll a D6. That's fine.
An additional 9, okay.
So
And it
that's
moves
a
back.
total of 8 plus 14 plus 9 plus 1.
Yeah, you just whack this thing in the jaw, and its eyes just sort of in slow motion just pops forward for a second as it goes
Squire,
launching out.
Just pull my fist back as it starts glowing, and I just launch it around his face and yell Squire punch as holy energy bursts out of it.
Oh my god, you literally have a falcon punch, but like divine falcon punch. That's amazing.
Divine Falcon Punch.
Why have you given
I like to imagine it just catches on fire and divine energy as it flies past Glorben's head. That's what a real punch looks like. My head still hurts and my armor might be rattling a little bit. Or my head. I can't tell which one.
Okay. I assume that's all you're doing?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Glorben.
How are you doing, Globin? Is John alright? I don't know, zombies here.
Glorben. Glorben, please. Glorben, please. Come on, Glorben. Come on, man. Glorben.
Reaper?
We're rooting for you. Come on. But not Reaper.
Oh shit!
Oh, but did you manage to find John and help him? Just like casually gets back up after completely disintegrating a Nothics that flew by your head.
Yes, I was watching him. He took more of those gifts.
Oh no. Which ones did he take?
A blizzard shooting out of his hands, and something about seeing the future or something.
He got another magic spell that shoots out of his hands. Alright.
Evidently, one wasn't enough.
Must have strong hands.
Always
God
strong.
damn it.
Do it, Shade.
Let's go get him. The others should be waiting upstairs.
should
Which
start
they
counting
might be
this.
getting worried soon.
You hear Shia yelling in the distance, "I'm on my way!"
Oh, Shia came running? Shia, we're over here. Everything's fine. Also, Sir Knight Squire is now going to start rummaging their bodies because I know for a fact they had at least one magic
This
item
thing
on
isn't
them.
dead.
He's rummaging the body.
Oh, it's not dead.
No.
Oh, my bad.
It's still alive.
It lived after all the damage. What
It's
a shame.
heavy, but it's still alive.
He did not stutter. Let him rummage.
On his turn.
That's fine.
That's a hit. It is critical.
It's not dead yet.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, damn, that thing is still alive. That's why I was.
How do you want to
hoping
do
it would-
this?
Just cuts it. Cut,
Okay.
cut. Snick, snick.
You're boring.
It's not here though.
It had 1 hit point. You got it to 1 hit point. Fucking bravo. They're all dead.
All right, Shia's
did
gonna turn the corner, see that they're all dead, then go back. Kind of sad he missed all the action.
Your hero has arrived. Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
oh, okay. I'm going back to the chariot.
Shia has absolutely no thoughts about the fact we turn around to fight the Nothic.
I mean, you can see the corpses.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get my wand back from them. Well, they're
Okay,
dead
yeah.
now. We can't exactly yoink. Do they have anything else on them?
Give me a moment. Got it real quick.
Shaya's gonna go back to the chariot, and if Shizuka and Greg want to follow, they can.
Indeed.
Stay careful.
You do not find anything on them,
All right.
but the rides are harvestable.
Okay. But I do get the wand back that I gave them. Then,
You
yeah.
you get the wand back.
Nah, it's broken.
Oh no.
No, they
Use
just
the
sort of
firewood.
use it as a toothpick. A really large toothpick, but nonetheless a toothpick.
Reapply to my sheet or whatever. I only had one charge left, I believe.
I believe it's a per day thing,
Is it per day?
or like it recharges.
I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was only 3.
It regains 1d3 expended charges.
Okay, and it can have a maximum of 3 per day.
Yes, or has a
Alright.
yeah, it has a maximum of 3 total. I'll just add that to your inventory. Kabam.
Grabs the wand, picks it back up as he pockets it, and turns it to Glorben. Now, Glorben, what exactly happened here? Why were you fighting these kind strangers that we met that helped us earlier? Well, mister, I'm waiting for an answer.
They attacked me first. John opened the door and they went after me.
Huh. I wonder why.
I don't
I
think
go
they
have
were
a-
all that peaceful to begin with.
They were fine. Not until, like, Daniel attacked them earlier. Stern Knight Squire is going to go ahead and pick up his sword and go in the room afterwards and go, John, are you in here?
John is very clearly in there.
Hello.
Okay. If
Man,
he
you
didn't
sound a lot
respond-
like Corbin today.
If you sound like a Glorb.
Remember your thing. Zombie.
Hmm?
What?
Remember the thing.
You can't give
The
it
block?
answers, you fool.
That one. He just said hello. He didn't say he was here.
Not what I'm talking about.
Not that one? Okay.
No.
It was the fire one?
No.
Is it the fire one? Or... Oh, okay.
Suffering starvation from not eating enough bone.
I'm pretty sure John, like, ate bones during a rest.
Ah, I
Yes.
see. I might be in here.
Oh well. Okay. Well, still wasn't the thing I was talking about, but yeah.
Good. No, I guess it didn't mean you. John, I can go ahead and knock you out and take you with me if you want. Where are you? He looks at you.
I might be in this room, or I might be in a different room. Who knows? I could be anywhere.
He says with a whisper.
Investigate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. That'll strain my voice.
Oh, the screaming.
Okay.
No,
pure
I
terror.
just no. John now speaks in a whisper
Ah, okay.
as of taking the strine thing.
Oh, nice. I can't hear you, John.
You should get your hair in check.
John, I can't hear you. I don't know where you are, so I don't know where to step close to you.
You should get your hair in check then if you can't hear me.
Hold up. Where's John? Where's John, I wonder? Oh, there you are. What are you saying? Leans in close to him.
Stage whisper, you bastard!
I'm not blind now. I'm bullying John.
Okay. Alright then.
Yes, John, I think I found you. Can you speak up a little? Leans in.
I may or may
Oh.
not be able to.
Yeah. No, I can speak up.
You can?
Yes, I can't.
Oh, you can't.
No, I can't.
Do you need a lozenge? I think I might have a lozenge. Pulls out Nothic's eye.
That looks like a lozenge, all right.
Yep, sure does. Here you go, buddy. Puts it in his hand, pats him on the back. Let's get you out of here. You're going to catch a cold.
You're killing me.
I'm dragging him out of here. My hand that's on the back has already started pushing him out of the room. You're going to catch a cold. Pushes him forward out of the room.
Oh boy.
By the way, let me see if I can remove one of the Nothic size from my sheet and give it to him.
Okay. I didn't actually add another things to you.
Did you not? I have one. It's tarnished though, so I don't know if it's the same quality.
Varnished.
Tarnished.
Was...
Alright. Eye orb. Is it the exact same thing?
No.
No.
This is... You would have to take time to actually extract the Nothic eye.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't want to cut out a Nothic's eye,
I'll cut out.
You'll cut off a Nothic eye. All right, fucking great.
Wow.
Let me
I'll
just
chop
look
off
at
their
the
head
thing.
so we can do it on the way. I'll give John in the head since I couldn't extract the eye at first.
You'll what?
I'll give him a Nothic's head
Okay.
since I couldn't extract the eye at first.
That
Because it would
is
take
not
time.
what I heard, but whatever.
How long would it take to extract the eye?
Where are you? Where are you? Where are ye? Ye.
Or art thou?
Wherefore art thou? List thing. Yeah. Let's see. This. What are Nothics? Other than Nothics. They are aberrations, so if you wish to take time, roll me Arcana.
Oh, did Reaper ping everyone? No, he didn't.
What did Reaper do?
He said he'll be rejoining the chat on July 11th rather than, or 12th rather? Okay.
Why can't he just say next week?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because
I
we
don't know why
we don't play on Saturdays / Sundays. So why is he saying that week?
I don't
Just say
know,
the day.
man. Yeah, you managed to harvest. But hey, nothing.
Take a
I'll
while.
add it. I'll
If
add
it
it.
takes a while, I'll just cut them off and do it on the cart.
Okay.
Cut the heads off. If it takes more than like a couple of minutes, is what I'm saying.
Time is a medium creature. It would take about an hour.
Yeah, I'll cut the heads off and do it on the cart.
You're gonna cut all the heads off?
Yeah.
Okay. That is
That's
four
not
Nothic
uncommon.
heads.
That's
It's
not
a-
uncommon.
it's Not
Army days.
uncommon. Not uncommon whatsoever.
Significantly less common now. That's not beneficial.
Well,
What do Nothic size do?
that's a good question. A Nothic eye. Oh my god, they're magic items.
They're magic items.
Guys, we did it.
Come on, here's your free lozenge. It's magical. And
Let's do shape.
I need to lower the thing.
what does
There we
it do
go.
if you swallow it?
You want to eat it?
Look, John has to have his lodgings, so I need to know what it does.
Okay. I'm just gonna add, for the sake of brevity, I'm gonna add 4 of your findings. 3 and 4.
Well, I have to add one of those to John.
Yeah. Well, you got more than just Nothic eyes. You also got vials of Nothic blood.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I have to figure out what these do. Let me check what they are when I can find them. That's a real challenge.
It is. It should be V and N. Anyway, we'll say that that's like all fine. Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
Heading back to the chariot.
Okay. Esmeralda is waiting there, along with Cornelius, who has not moved.
They ran into some Nothics and killed them all before I got there.
Oh.
Give it a B.
If I had, I think I might have been able to help had I jumped off and not waited, tried to get Cornelius to take me somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, you know. And he'll climb back into the chariot.
Okay. And are you guys gonna head right out of the temple, or?
I'm good to head out of the temple.
Okay.
I think we are.
Very well. I personally need to open up the Ember Temple 1 map.
As
Nobody else needs
John and Sir Knight come out of the temple, he'll ask for their main weapon to reinforce.
Can I not? Oh yeah, I'll give it to you. Thank you, errant boy.
What did he say?
Thank you,
boy.
errant boy. You will make a fine knight. A fine vassal tonight.
I'd
That's
rather
one
be
of
a
that.
hero, but vassal sounds kind of restricting.
You could be a hero too.
Okay.
Will Glorbin give up his weapon to be reinforced?
Is that a threat?
No.
Do you step within 5 feet of him in order to ask?
No, he'll call from the chariot. Do you want me to make your reinforce your weapon, Glorbin?
Reddy's great sword.
So
Reaches for great sword, cuts off hand.
Seems like a Reaper question.
He's let me do it before.
Then yes.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
do I drag items between myself to another person?
I've not actually found out if you can. So,
Can I do it to the party sheet at least?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, zombie, I'm just gonna drop the Nothic sign into there, and you can have one.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Esmeralda's going to who's planning to like drive the cart whenever you guys get
Shia was John.
Shreya's taking the chariot.
okay.
Then John, I guess, because he usually does it.
John
Ah,
usually-
she'll just openly ask. Not to be a bother, but do you guys have like a blanket or something?
We have a couple of curtains. Globen, do you have any left on you?
I have a direwolf skin. Hide.
Would you mind if I were to say hide in a blanket? Last time I went out there, I got shot with an arrow. I'd rather not have that happen again.
Be my guest.
Thank you.
Esmeralda, are you an undead?
No.
Not undead.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, I would know.
All right, I forgot you could do that, to be honest. Just curious, because you seem to be afraid of me, even more so. So why is that?
I don't know. The air about you, I guess.
All right.
Now then, party, onward and away, and make sure our horses
Indeed.
didn't get killed in some tragic manner or fashion in the cold.
What happened to the horses?
Did we leave?
I hope that barbarian lady didn't eat them. That would be tragic.
No, there's a horse corpse there, but it's not stabbed.
Oh,
What did it die to? Can I do a check?
it's covered in ice.
It is covered in ice and snow. Take a
That's
guess.
a shame. I pull out a horse from my cloak.
Amazing.
That's a shame, Rip. Nay!
All right.
I hope you don't mind. I'm taking that soundbite.
So what are you putting the horse on then? What are we attaching the horse to?
Duh. I
What?
have to put the air. I'm putting the horse on the air. That's how I spawn it, Zach.
No, I'm saying once it's spawned, what are we? Are you riding it, or are we attaching it to
We're
the?
attaching it to the cart.
What? We're not to the cart yet. The cart's at the other side of the bridge. We have to walk down.
Oh look! All I heard was there's a horse corpse, and I thought we were already there.
No, you
No.
guys left a horse. 2 horses? Were there 2 horses?
Two horses.
2 horses, yeah. Yeah. 2 horses left at the front have frozen to death.
Yeah, I figured we already got there because you mentioned that.
Well,
Yeah, but they were with the cart.
they were
The
with
cart
the cart.
we
You
left-
guys took the horses with you to the front of the temple.
Basically, there was a bridge, and we had to leave the cart behind, but we took the horses.
I didn't.
Will the chariot make it over the?
And Varder was the one that was saying he wanted to, but then he never explained how he was actually going to get them through the areas where the bridge was missing and not wide enough for a.
At a point, we reached the area.
He also
with-
was specifically only bringing one of them because he plans as little as possible.
I'm ripping the patch off the moment we see the horse courses, and I'm not going to think about the situation after that. I just do it in the matter of the moment, and I go, "We have a horse now."
Nice. Do you think we'll be able to get the chariot over the bridge?
I'm sure Cornelius can manage.
Okay.
Cornelius picks up the chariot and carries it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
No,
Aha! Sir Knight Squire picks up the horse and puts it over his shoulder. Not the live, the dead one.
Okay.
Look, the frost is a good way of what's the word? Not refrigerating, preserving meat. Yes, and you shouldn't waste good horses, especially in this part of the world, when apparently only thing that's available to eat is wolves, dire wolves.
I thought I've only seen dire wolves. I haven't seen a normal wolf yet. Is that the same for you guys?
do you even... This is
What?
directly at Sir Knight Squire. I don't think I've seen him eat.
Do I even eat
Yes.
plenty of times? Remember the one time Shia gave me a ration?
I can remember that. The singular time I've eaten.
Wait, I just realized you guys can skin the horse and then eat the bones for your.
Look, I'm planning ahead of time. Anyways, let me go over to my skills tab.
So draft horses are not light, man.
Yeah, 25 strength.
Ah!
Even then, you'd be dragging it.
That's fine. I can drag it. Okay.
All right.
Quick question: how much can Cornelius carry?
With both arms, probably a dead horse.
All right. Cornelius and I can help carry it. We'll do it like a team.
But
One of us
Cornelius is attached to the thing.
He's attached to it. That
Attached to it,
doesn't
yeah.
mean that he can't use his arms to carry stuff.
Keyword
Okay.
attached doesn't mean he's dragging it. Like, holding it. You know,
Listen here, you little shit.
I'm listening.
All I heard was you use ropes, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if I heard that. I
What?
know you had ropes.
I thought they had the we like jury rigged the chariot harness.
You did.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So he has his arms free.
Okay.
Anyway,
Cornelius, you be in back, I be in front.
are you guys? All right, so you guys are going then.
Going down.
I need.
Yep.
I need to grab a thing.
Shizuka, you can ride this horse if you want. Not the one I'm carrying, the one that's alive.
All right.
Either that or you can ride in the chariot.
I'm fine riding the horse.
Okay.
All right, impolite of me. Greg, you can also ride the horse if you wish.
Okay.
It's probably for 2 people. I don't know the model, but it's probably for 2 people.
I don't know the model.
Nice. Where are you? Where are you? Amber Temple. 2. That's about hour 45. Okay. You guys eventually do make it to Slack Pass. Let me just.
Bring back the map.
Nope, that's not supposed to check for it. Okay. Nothing happens. Good. I do not really need to
All right, I
bring.
reset it.
Okay.
I still like the
Fine.
fact that
Killer.
If you so desire to see the Solenka Pass map, actually, you
Oh,
know
no,
what? You have a good
I was looking
reason.
at the Barovia map.
Oh, well,
pass.
bugger off.
Bugger off.
I've opened the wrong map. I need to resize all of them.
I can
Okay.
finally clear the Amber Temple maps from my slots after this.
Hooray! We can, unless you guys suddenly decide to go back to the Amber Temple.
We might have missed a sarcophagus. We need to go back.
There's an entire room that was blank that we obviously all walked past, but never took a look at the fact there's a door attached to it. Several times by this point.
Okay, so I forgot to realign this map. Oops.
Which map are we on, by the way?
This is like a pass map. Don't worry about it. It's the one with the tower.
Okay.
Alright, that one.
Yeah.
I actually go back to my play instead of create PC.
I want to fix that grid. I should do it on my own time.
So can I fit the chariot across the bridge?
The chariot would be
I feel it'd be just small enough to
with-
make it.
with a lot of effort, you could get it past.
We'll
Okay.
get back
you-
into it.
You'd have to mind a few gaps.
Okay. Well, he'll take the time to do so.
I've been there, trying to roll like carts and stuff over a gap. It's not fun.
Okay. He'll take whatever time is needed to get it over because it has all our loot on it.
Indeed. All right. Yep. You eventually make it. Yeah, make it across the bridge. The visage of Strahd does not appear again. Don't know why.
God, you big nerd. I still have one more smite left.
What
They're
is
low
going
anyway.
on? I'm not sure I like this change.
Huh? Oh jeez.
Not
Yeah.
sure I like this change.
Hey,
in Phoenix
Strahd, you
Fire.
big nerd. Where's my lunch? Where's my lunch money?
This makes me
Where's my
wonder-
money, Strahd?
He now has cause to say it. Yes.
um,
This is how Moon Knight gets created.
Oh my god.
This makes me want Valaki more, just to see Sir Ned Squire bullying the Valaki citizens.
beautiful.
Sweet Jesus.
Um,
All right.
I will ask if we want to use once we get back to the cart, if we want to load the stuff into the cart, and then use the horse for the chariot, and have Cornelius take the cart. Since it was a 2-horse cart.
I suppose. So who wants to take the chariot?
Shia's gonna take the chariot.
So I'm willing to take the chariot. It sounds more luxurious.
How many people can the chariot fit?
Driver, maybe 2 people. And then 2 people to fight.
I feel like I should be on the chariot too, considering Cornelius is my golem. Also, I get that bonus.
Didn't you just say to have Cornelius draw the cart because it was a 2-horse cart?
Oh, right. Yeah, the cart. No, I was thinking backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, so you should be on the cart. I
Yeah.
can take Greg and Shizuka. Although you'd be able to sit down on the cart, you'd have to stand up in the chariot.
You
Alright.
assume I'm not standing up on the cart at all times.
I'm talking more to Shizuka.
It's fine.
Yeah. Well, you guys are situated. You do, as you're going down the path, when you get to the tower, you once again see the green flames, risen in the gatehouse.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, we don't have to spell magic now, do we? Hey, Cornelius, how do you feel about breaking down some walls today?
Esmeralda, do you know how to get past this? The guy who got us past kind of just poofed.
No, Shia, I've got this. Cornelius, break the wall.
Oh my god. Here, let me just... I mean, it was down when I came up here. So I took my chances. Unfortunately, I can't cast anything good enough for that. Sorry. Who would you say would be closest to the flames?
Oh, the entire party?
Yep. Other
Would
than
we have a
Cornelius.
cart in front?
Is it the horse or Cornelius?
Here, I'll just share the
I feel
map
like it would
and
be Cornelius, because I feel like the cart would be in front of the party.
not including Cornelius.
The horse?
John,
That'd be John.
probably followed by
John.
Sir Knight, Squire, and Glorben.
And then Shia with Greg and Shizuka in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone who's roughly near the front, roll me perception as you look into the green flames. I thought I put Greg in the party sheet. I did.
Oh wait, party sheet.
Hey, look,
Oh, yeah.
Arthur.
Oh yeah,
Don't
you do.
worry.
You do have a move order,
I
thing, don't you?
understand.
Give
I feel Glorben has this,
we actually
because I think John has a -1 to this one.
I don't think I can drag my token to that actually, Shade.
Don't worry about it.
We also need a second cart.
Zombie, are you here?
I don't think he's using the. I don't think Shade is using our tokens for this. You just pulled up the map.
Here, 1 second. Let me get a something for the cart.
Tommy,
Just for the party.
Do you want to roll perception for you and Glorben? Yeah, you can roll for Glorben, can't you?
I'm doing something dumb. Hold on. Okay.
Shade, I have a token photo for the chariot.
No, I know what I'm doing.
Fergus wheel.
No, shit. Okay. Then just plain old.
Why don't you just use a square? Look, I've done it, Shade.
There we go.
Samuel L. Jackson in a night.
Is it because we're motherfuckers?
No, it's because I have a bunch of Samuel L. Jackson tokens. I don't want to use them.
I see.
Did you do the, why not use the Nick Fury one without the eye patch?
No,
No?
this is just regular Samuel L. Jackson.
Alright.
That's what you get.
What about the chariot?
The chariot doesn't get one. This is for the party itself.
Okay.
Just for this map. Let's see. Did people roll me perception?
Only me. Zombie hasn't rolled.
Zombie!
I'm tired as fuck. I want to go to bed.
Roll your perception and then sleep.
He effed it.
There we go. That's good enough. John, through the fire and the flames, you see a figure approaching.
No, I don't. I see nothing.
Through the fire.
I panic
and
when I see the fire. I don't look at it.
Doesn't he have like true sight or something too?
He's scared of fire, remember?
Yeah, I look away as soon as I see the fire. Until they get that dealt with, I'm gonna stay over here.
But he's driving.
Deal with the fire, then I'll drive us through it.
I feel like we've come to an impasse.
Hmm.
Just break the wall.
That doesn't seem necessary to me.
Who are you, mysterious voice? I can't see you.
I am Casimir.
Why do you hesitant?
Well, I don't know you.
Does that make you hesitant about your own name?
Little about giving it out.
Well, what are you doing here? Kashmir?
Casimir.
Casimir.
I think
I'm
it's-
sorry.
Like, whatever.
So what are you doing here, Casimir?
I've come to get something from the temple. What are you doing here?
I don't know if we should give you that information. We're a bit hesitant.
Hmm.
What did you need from the temple?
There's something up there that I need. Simple as that.
Like what? One of the gifts? Something from the treasure room?
Hmm.
Shy on the quite shy. We're bargaining.
Well. Do you
So
all
you're
have a
going
way
to-
to get past this?
Do you have a way to get past this? You're gonna need to get in there somehow.
I do. And you need a way out, don't you?
What if we made a trade?
We can make a trade, Shia.
We can if we'll give you information on what you're looking for if you can help us get past the flames.
Very well. What information do you have?
What are you? What are you looking for?
There's a gift
tell you.
that's, well, that allows you to bring back the ancient dead.
Which one?
There's two that can bring back the dead. From what?
None of them are
Wait.
pleasant.
Ancient dead.
Doesn't John have that one?
Yes.
John, don't you have that gift?
I do.
I think
So that's the one that makes me believe that all life is pointless, right?
No, that's the one
I
that
thought
made
that
you
was-
look old.
No,
But
the other
that-
one
that-
was the one that made me look old.
Well, the
Yeah, two. That made
Oh,
you.
okay. The other one makes my face saggy. This one makes
Yeah.
me look old. Okay.
it makes you look like an undead, basically. Makes you
Quick
look like
question.
shit.
Quick question.
Nothing new.
How do you like your face?
That's
'Cause if you take-
irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. Trust me.
if you take the gift, you'll look like you're a ghoul or some other undead.
You'll look like
Nice.
this. I'll momentarily drop the disguise self.
Hit Shia in the chest again and go, Shia, we need to go ahead and tell him slowly.
What? Oh.
Does that include the eyes?
He can't answer straight.
You say that in our character because now I'm interested.
Yeah, do you say that in character?
I'm not sure I'm aware of that in character, so no.
All of
Hey,
these were
what
the
we
result of a gift I took. And I have that resurrection thing.
Indeed.
I see. You're not good at this, but you're good enough.
I rolled really bad.
Wait, what were you lying
So
about?
I do know that there are
Oh,
multiple
I made
gifts.
it sound
So
I made it sound as though it was the one gift that I took.
I assume
Sorry,
you've
just one gift.
taken. I assume you have taken multiple gifts. So
I mean, it's
That's not
possible
really-
I could have.
It is possible.
You know, ever since
Mhm.
we've gone to the temple, John hasn't been able to give a straight answer. Not like he did that very much before, but it seems like he's been doing it more and more.
I don't see a difference, Shia. I think you need to get your ears checked.
So he's never been that honest to begin with.
Shia hasn't been near him lying enough to know that. Because
I
we
feel
went
this is
straight here from.
maybe-
We didn't really deal with people.
I mean, he
And-
could have been lying to you the whole time.
Yeah.
Would have never
Shia
known.
doesn't know that.
Hey, John, have you lied to Shia yet?
I might have.
See?
Hmm.
I'd have. You don't know. That's how good he is.
Alright. So, do we want to tell this guy exactly where the thing is? Or just tell him, like, the general area?
First, we need to ask him what if he is going to remove the wall or not.
Are you gonna take down the flames for us?
well, I needed to go up there anyway.
Can you take down the flames first?
I have to do that to get up there.
Yes, can you do that now?
Very well.
You want to take care of the flames for us, please?
What's up with him?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
That's
He
quivering. Never mind.
he snaps his fingers, and the flames go down.
That's a cool trick. How did you do that? We can
Dispel
tell you where
magic.
it is. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
We
Shia,
had a
tell
guy
him
who
where it
did do that, but he disappeared inside the temple.
is. Shia, tell him where it is. He answered my question. It's only fair.
But yeah. As
Wasn't
the
it in the
flames-
vault?
It was in the
Wasn't
vault.
it in the vault?
Yeah.
So go to the vault. Shizuka, how do you open the doors again to the vault?
I wasn't there for that. I have no
You
idea.
opened the doors, Shia.
No, but the magic doors to the library.
Yeah, I wasn't
doors.
there. I have no idea.
Oh wait, we don't even have to worry about the magic doors.
You can just
So
go
go
downstairs.
to the downstairs, to the right of the big statue. Go through the vault, the treasure vault. We've made a hole into the actual vault, and it will be one of those 3 amber sarcophagi.
Well, thank you very much.
There's something else you might want to know before going in there, but I'm not sure if I should give it to you. What do you have? That
Is it about the green flame skulls and how they respawn?
hits him in the chest again.
I'm well aware of the dangers that's lying there. It matters not.
Yeah, but you don't aware of the fact that they well, I mean, what do you have first before I tell you?
What do you mean, what do I have?
Is there anything interesting you know?
Do we see anything valuable on him?
Why would we? Why are we trying to trade? He's an adventurer like us. The heroic thing to do would be to help him on his journey.
We're
No,
trading
no,
him.
Yeah, he's
Shia,
going towards his death. We're trying to stop him.
but we can't do that without getting information first, because that also helps us, and that would make him a hero because of that logic.
Okay,
I'm not sure what
Zaya
you...
does-
Hmm?
Shia does the zip thing with his mouth.
I'm not entirely sure what you want me to tell you. Or give you. I don't really have much to give.
Have you ever heard any interesting rumors?
Interesting rumors.
Like, I don't know, vampire hunters, werewolves, anything like that?
Wolves.
I
Wolves
know
don't exist.
they did. Until this devilish red man killed them all.
What, Redman?
I don't know. I've never seen him myself. I've just heard tales.
Looks at John. John, did you kill wolves?
Not me.
That was too straight of an answer. if
That was too
anything.
straight,
I feel like you don't know John. John has gone under many aliases.
Didn't you guys say we had a party member who wore red before I showed up? Could it be him?
I mentioned that to you, anyways.
They haven't mentioned Stanley.
I don't think they mentioned Stanley to Shia.
I don't think
Oh.
we've talked to him in a while. I miss Stanley.
Well, unless you have something else to say, I will be on my way.
Nice rhyme.
Thank you.
The flame skulls and there's monsters inside called flame skulls, and they respawn. Fireballs. That's the thing I wanted to warn you about. They might be back at any point, and if they are, you might want to duck behind a wall, but that probably won't help.
Very well.
Good day to you, Casimir.
And good day to you. He goes to walk past you. Of all of your train of carts.
What does he think about the dead horses?
Did you, like, take everything from the temple? What's going on here?
No,
Not everything, but a lot.
We did take the golem. Guys, we need to turn around to get the golem.
Oh,
What do you mean?
we left
The
a goal.
There's 2 of them. We need to bring them with us.
I thought we already loaded. I remember talking to you about loading parts of the golem into the chariot.
Remember that part of the conversation.
Because it was when we decided to mix the amber with the iron.
Okay. I never decided iron. That was all you.
But with that part, I remember us talking about it then in character. So he loaded. I remember loading up some amber.
Okay, if you did
Rebel
load up the
Rebel.
amber, then that's fine. I just don't remember you ever stating that.
Oh, my bad.
Also, would you happen to be acquainted with someone named Madame Ava?
You happen to
Not
be
that I know of.
Or do you happen to be acquainted with someone named Madame Ava?
Well,
Tell us about her.
I don't know much about her, but I'm well acquainted with the Vistani near Kresk. I received a message from her that telling me that fate had changed, and I was to come to the temple to get what I was searching for. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No idea.
John, would you happen to know anything about that?
I might.
Not that I know of. Everything
Hmm.
still seems pretty bleak.
It does seem like the sort of person that could manipulate fate would be kind of an asshole.
Oh, like the. And then he's gonna shut up before he says the name because he can feel Sir Knight looking at him.
Casimir narrows his eyes. Very well,
Don't worry,
then.
Theodore's dead.
But
He'll like hop off the chariot, run up to Sir Knight, and go, "Should I tell him about the contractor?
Why would you tell them about the contractor?
He's the only guy who's I think could change fates. So, warn him about it. He has shown up there.
He's shown up wherever we show up. I don't think he cares about other people that I'm concerned with.
Okay." And then he'll run back to the chariot and hop back in.
If no one else stops him, then he's going to continue on.
All right.
Okay, one more question.
Yes?
Would you happen to know where any really good blacksmiths are around Barovia?
Blacksmiths in Barovia?
Yes.
You'll be hard-pressed finding them if they even exist.
Okay.
Because we want to make some armor with some of this, and he'll pick up a clump of amber. And because it's this stuff is really, really tough.
Well, perhaps if the Vistani smuggled in a blacksmith, there's no other way that one's going to come in here. That's how most of the trade goods come into Barovia.
I'm just squinting my eyes at you, Shade, and going, is that GM code for going, if someone's character dies and they make a blacksmith character, that's how?
I mean, you technically already have a blacksmith.
Waves. I mean, if I can get the proper tools, I could probably put. Would Shia be able to put the armor together?
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't think that's how you work, Shia.
No.
No, I'm saying like he's seen enough shit that he could probably like make like if he had like a smithy, he could probably do something.
Smithing tools would probably make sense for proficiency with that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We should probably put smithing tools proficiency into the subclass.
I'll consider it. Anyway.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. That's all he has to say.
Fair travels, good sir.
To you as well. Interesting group.
It's because of the skeleton that we're interesting, isn't it?
Have a good time, Kashmir.
I feel like there's a lot of qualities that are interesting.
Why do you I think it was Casimir, John.
You only have a few more seconds. Get through.
Okay.
The card is booking it.
Okay.
The chariot is also booking it.
Casimir is not booking it. He is, in fact, just walking. Seemingly unbothered by the cold.
So I know that. I'm going to use my last divine sense because you just mentioned that detail.
Indeed. You do not sense an undead.
All right, undead fiend or none of that.
He's an elf, my boy.
All right, just one.
So
He's,
are we
he's,
are we going back to the to that walled town, or where are we going now?
I feel like we should go back to the town that we had come from before with the abbot. Take a rest. That seems like one of the closer places right now.
All right.
Ooh, just dropped.
That would be zombie.
Or zombie.
Yeah, zombie did say he was tired. He wanted to go sleep, and you said after this, after he rolled. Was it Chris? I can't
That's
remember
the
the name.
closest, yeah.
Okay. I'll just... Let's see, that'll take you about 4 hours. At a regular pace.
If you want to give me Glorbin, if I can play Glorbin in combat, if we run into it,
You probably won't,
Silver can play John.
knowing my luck with rolling encounters.
Random encounter, give.
Well, I just rolled 2 1s, and I haven't rolled higher than a 10, so you guys don't encounter anything on your way back to Kresk.
Okay.
What weather it is. Am I right, Shia?
It is pretty lovely weather.
Let's see.
Barovia is quite the empty and desolate place, though.
Indeed. I wish there would be a little bit of sunlight.
It is
So
about
we should get
6 a.m.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a short rest on this cart while we wait, so I can get my bardic inspiration die back.
Okay. And you eventually reach Kresk. If it,
will they let us in?
as you are approaching the gate to Kresk, there seems to be somebody else standing at the in front of the gate, talking to one of the guards, or who is on the tower.
Who is
What do
it?
they look like?
They look like a young man, probably in his early 20s.
All right.
He's pretty average looking.
Okay.
Has a sword by his side. He's yelling up to the guard.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think.
I was trying to think of what I'm saying. I know what I'm trying to say. How to word it. Is there
Say go.
anyone? Is there anyone with that description in there? Just please, I need to know.
I think when we get up to the gate, Sir Night Squire is just gonna yell up to the tower and go, "Hey, can you open the gate? It's Sir Night Squire and the party from before."
Oh yeah, hold on.
Who are you looking for, sir?
Why have I already forgotten her name? Okay, no, I remember. I'm looking for a girl about. There's no good age comparison in this group.
I bet there would have been before if Shizuka didn't change age.
How old are we
there's a
thinking?
skeleton.
Yes, this is Greg. Greg, say hello.
Hey. Huh. All right. That's odd. It's a younger girl, about 14. Her
Hair
name's-
color?
Her name is Stella. Hair color. Fuck, what's her hair color? Brown? Brown, probably.
Oh shit.
And, why, may I ask, are you looking for this girl?
Well, Well, she's my sister. And she went missing after my mother was murdered.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Puts a finger on his helmet.
Do we know anyone like that?
You wouldn't happen to be a watcher, would you?
Oh god.
Yes, I'm. Hold on. Fuck. I had the wrong name.
I was gonna ask
Fuck.
if you had any clues on that, but I see where this is going.
Shia knows nothing about what they
The
did
ring is
to
kind
the
of a-
Washers, right?
My name is.
He's like seen Stella once,
He's
or did
seen
he not
Stella.
even see Stella?
He's probably seen Stella around the town,
Crest,
around Kresk.
but
So,
wouldn't know her name.
During this point, I feel like Sir Knight Squire is going to like a sleight of hands at John to go ahead and start writing up a note. Actually, I'll go ahead and pass a note to John real quick again to make a fake note detailing things that I will get to because I don't feel like doing it right now since I'm controlling John. That wouldn't happen.
Saying we found her alive after a rogue monk, took that killed her family.
I feel like I should have rolled
Well, my name is Carl. Carl Washter.
Oh right, Carl. John, didn't you have a like note or something? I'm so sorry, terribly sorry. We've heard about what happened in Crest. We were there when it happened before. When the news of what happened to your mother occurred.
I just realized.
Yeah.
The only people that he saw in the tavern when he was there, or in the inn that was there, is either like aged up or no longer with the party.
That's
Well,
funny.
that must be unfortunate.
That's hilarious.
But anyways, he was like, John, didn't we have like a note left over from Lady Watcher concerning this kind of matter before? I didn't realize she had any other children. John will then produce a note by Lady Watcher telling her to go ahead and take her daughter somewhere safe because assassination attempt was put on her head before.
Greg didn't change. Was Greg at the tavern with him?
Probably.
Probably.
Does he recognize Greg?
Oh, the skeleton is clearly less dusty.
I mean, I've seen a skeleton before, but like this one's not as dusty, so like
Only
I
a
don't
fool would
think that I can
confuse
do
And
that.
I don't think. Plus,
Probably
I
not
would
the same
remember a
skeleton.
talking skeleton, wouldn't you?
John will go ahead and produce the note saying that, and you go like, "Oh yeah, I guess." I remember like helping her once. She ended up hiring me to go find someone. I think that was apparently rummaging around her house at one point.
So, do you know if she's in the village in Kresk?
Yes. We have her. We ended up bringing her here because we didn't know she had any other relatives alive at the time. And we ended up getting her well fed and dressed and at least trying to set up an education at an abbot's place. Or not abbot, what was the guy's name again? His title.
The Burgermeister.
Burgermeister.
Yeah.
Burgomaster.
Burgermeister.
Why do I even try?
Burgermeister. It's Burgermeister. Burgermeistere.
If you want, we can go ahead and take you there. We're going to probably head back there to check up on some other unfortunate children who lost their parents in accidents.
I'm glad to hear that you've done that. Wished we'd been there.
You know, it's unfortunate. I'm not exactly sure what happened in the matter. I had only heard about it after it had occurred quite a while later.
So,
Well,
do you have any clues on the family's murder?
Well,
Who are you? Him?
Oh yeah, I'm asking him.
well, my house was ransacked. The servants were attacked. Turns out there's a summoning circle in the basement that I didn't know we had.
Those can be pretty dangerous.
Hmm.
Like what
Uh,
type of circle? Like a demonic or?
I don't know. It's magic.
Both, Greg. Both basements and summoning circles can be dangerous. This way, I didn't have one. My house was just.
Hmm.
My house when I was alive was just very
Alright.
large, one level.
Well, if we go off of any information that we've learned thus far in Barovia, basements are typically pretty dangerous. They house vampire spawnings most of the time.
We have seen that before.
Sounds like you have experience. And the most major piece of evidence is the fact that we found our mother buried outside the village with no head.
Huh. I wonder who would have done that. Why
Sounds crazy.
are they taking her head? Sounds disrespectful.
Yeah.
Well, would you like us to take you to see her?
Yes. Thank you. It'd be nice to see someone in my family that's at least somewhat okay.
Alright then, if you want to go ahead and hop
Out
on.
of character, does Stella know we killed her family?
I'm sure she does, actually.
She does not.
Oh yeah, they knocked her unconscious, didn't they?
She was unconscious.
All she knows is that Theodore is a bad man.
And
Bad
that,
boy.
haven't we told her that he's dead?
Yes,
Did we?
possibly. He's not
I don't
here
think we
anymore.
Oh yeah, because we didn't find out he was dead until after Shia had just joined up.
Yeah, and we hadn't come back since.
I mean, you still hit Theodore in front of her, didn't you?
Yeah, I hit Theodore in front of her.
And didn't she
After-
watch? Didn't she watch Lavia blast him and then have him run off?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
all she knows is that
We don't We've hit Theodore.
All she knows is that Sir Knight Squire, after learning from her about the incident and her going, Theodore did it, was like, oh, well, I'm going to teach him a lesson when I see him. She doesn't actually know fully what the connection is by that point.
Okay.
Beyond that, she just knows that I didn't like Theodore in that moment.
This guy's with us.
Okay.
Alright, can you let us in?
This guard goes back to talk with another one of the guards. After a moment, yeah, sure, why not? The doors to Kresk open again.
We will head to the Burgermeister's house then.
Yeah.
Or I will leave not Shia and Greg, Shizuka and Greg with the cart, and then take him to the Burgermeister on the chariot.
Yeah.
If you guys want to do something, or
Well,
I would
have-
imagine on the way there we took us a bit to load stuff into the cart off the chariot.
Sure, he'll go ahead and tell Cornelius to help. He wants to go back there to drop off books he found, though. Sir Knight Squire. And
Okay.
John, pretty sure John, she knows a little bit of the situation. I don't know exactly because I wasn't there for that session fully. I think she knows John was there at least at some point when they were knocking people out. Maybe? So he's
Oh yeah,
gonna
and
avoid it.
Esmeralda pops out from the fur. Okay,
not-
we're in a wall. Good. Great. That's probably a good thing. Oh, we're in Kresk.
Is Kresk not good for you?
That's not good for you. It seems
Well-
to be a pretty good place for people hiding it.
Yeah. I'm admittedly currently staying at the Abbey. Just
The abbot.
yeah, I know the Abbot. He's
Oh, we
weird.
met the abbot before. Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah.
He's a good man. John will go, no, he's not. He's obviously has evil intentions behind him. You shouldn't trust him.
I don't doubt that. He just offered me refuge.
Alright.
I would watch out just in case he tries to like dissect you or something.
Oh yeah, I have been. I've seen that fucking weird table. Like,
I saw a body on that table once.
did it
So-
like have your own body parts for a second?
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you know about this? John will just straight up deadpan look at her.
I mean, like, Barovia's weird, and it likes to give you illusions. And it looked like my own body for like a second until I like pulled off the full blanket.
Wait a minute. Do you like go around places and just see like your own face and head attached to things, and then when you go to check on them, they're just not that anymore?
It happens a lot more often than I like.
Isn't this what happened to John hanging from a tree?
Yes,
saw
this was
himself
John
hanging from a
hanging from a tree. John in what was it? Argenloft, I believe.
Argenbostel.
Argenvostel. It's happened to John like 3 or 4 different times by this point. What? Okay, so I finally apparently met someone who has experienced this. That's weird.
It is weird.
I don't know why no one else experiences this but me, apparently.
I mean, I'd like to say the same thing, but I haven't really been talking to people other than like the people who have actually like been in the. You know, never mind. I just haven't really experienced many people. Like, kind of sucks being
Shia
here.
will tie the horse to a tree near the Burgermeister's house, and then
Okay.
walk Carl to the door.
Sir Knight Squire will also walk into the door.
He just walks into the door.
Into the door.
Wait, I thought Sir Knight.
Squire
Did
removes
he
the
hop
cat.
into? Did
No.
he go with Shia in the thing, or did
I
he walk?
straight up told you I went with Shia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll knock on the door.
It's Sir Knight Squire and Shia. Oh wait, you don't know who Shia is. It's Sir Knight Squire
And a friend.
and a friend and an acquaintance.
And guest.
Yes.
Hello.
We're he-
The burgomaster opens the door.
We're here to see Stella. Stella. We have found next of kin for her.
You're Carl, right? Yeah. She's with Irina over by the gazebo.
Are the other kids by the gazebo too?
A few of them.
Oh, then let's walk over there then. You don't mind if I leave the chariot here, do you?
Chariot?
He will gesture towards the chariot and horse.
Where did you
Sir-
get that?
The Ember Temple.
We've been places. Oh, by the way, Sir Knight
Hmm.
Squire is going to rip off a patch from his cloak, and a bag of 1,000 gold pieces is going to pop off of it, and he's going to put it in the burgomaster's hands and go, I figured I'd go ahead and like donate a little bit to the cause at least. I'm really appreciative you've taken care of the children. I know times are hard, so I figured you could use some more expenditure. And just gives it to him.
Ah. Thank you. He just sort of stands there with the bag of gold in his hand.
Pats him on the shoulder. You're a good man.
All right.
All right, so let's go check a
see
look
the
on the
key.
gazebo's progress.
Yeah. Walking to
Maybe
town.
I won't. And now, hopefully, this time I won't make John and Irina uncomfortable. Because last time I talked to her, I insinuated that she was John's girlfriend, and apparently that was very wrong.
That seems really awkward. Wait, is she with you guys?
Yep.
No, she's not. Is she?
No, Carl.
Carl, yeah.
We're just with
And
Carl.
Irina was at the
No,
gazebo.
Yeah, we haven't
Never
gotten
mind.
to Irina yet. He's saying this as we're walking towards the gazebo.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So-
feel like.
Hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
You guys haven't been to Valaki lately, have you?
No, we haven't.
I remember Chaya got misted in right on near Kresk.
Yeah.
I showed up near Kresk when I got misted in, I think is the best way to describe it. Went into some mist in my home world, came out here near Kresk, ran into these guys while trying to find someone I knew.
You're saying a lot of words. I don't think I wanna.
Don't mind him. We met him
bother
at.
with that.
Don't mind him. We meant to like some sort of fortress elsewhere.
Hmm.
We were debating on going to Crest soon, but
Valaki.
what's occurred? Or Valky, my bad. Valky soon, but what's occurred there?
Well, you are already aware, but so it turns out the Burgomaster got killed, apparently.
Wait, the Burgomaster too? Wait, when was this?
A few days ago, like running on a week now.
No,
Close to a week now.
that's a little bit before I got here, but
Hmm.
incredibly interesting.
Well, since then, the Burgomaster's second in command, Isaac, he's been.
It's like a right-hand man.
That is what a second command is.
I'm making a joke that Shia has no idea he's saying, ironically.
You can say that. He's basically taken over the town and is like extremely militaristic.
Would you say he's being oppressive or villainous?
Absolutely.
Would
Take away
would you like some help to get him out of power?
Oh, good,
the
Shia.
inspiration.
Well,
Because that seems like a very not heroic thing to do as a leader. Maybe you need a hero to help you?
Well, I'll put it this way: he's been executing people in public, as opposed to what the Burgomaster used to do and just ridicule them.
I'm
he's-
definitely going to help you guys out if that was
Real
the
quick, how did the Burgomaster die exactly?
Arrow to the head, from what I hear,
Arrow to the head.
in his own.
better than an arrow to the knee. Arrow to the knee would blow up.
Here,
Would
or
be that
ceiling or
painful.
anything?
Isn't that a
Okay.
thing about marriage? Never mind.
Did they catch the perpetrator or assailant?
No, and that's why Isaac has seemed to have blamed the Washters. My brother Nikolai, after finding out about what was happening in the basement, he contacted the rest of this apparent Washter cult, and now he's acting as a leader for an opposing force.
I'm not sure how I like the sound of cults, but from what I hear, it
Would
seems
your brother
mother-
do?
God, good snack.
Sorry.
It seems your mother made the right choice in getting her daughter out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although she was
Like
in charge
she-
of a cult, so
no.
I'm not sure if I trust her decisions.
If anything, it definitely seems like she knew this was coming.
Hmm.
It makes me think that there might have been some sort of scheme happening in the background, potentially perpetrated by Isaac, if anything. At least that's how I feel.
I'm not sure.
Do you think your brother would do public executions?
I don't think you do public executions, but I'm not really sure what he's capable of at this point. When he found out that that her mother was killed.
Hmm.
He lost it. I got out of there as quickly as I could.
Understood.
Decision.
Well,
Would you happen to know where we could find your brother, if anything?
He's taken up, well, he's still in our house.
He's barricaded himself.
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
think he would fight against Isaac?
I
If
think that's
we
exactly
were
what
to,
he's going to do,
I feel like too.
regardless
Should
of if
we-
you intervene.
should we have the town evacuate? How deadly would a confrontation between the two be?
Well, Isaac shoots fire out of his hands, and my brother has a sword, and a small group of cultists.
Hmm.
I'm assuming Isaac is, if not trying to currently take down the house, is bidding time while planning before taking it down.
Well, yep, he's already burned down a few places, like Blinsky's. He took down. That guy disappeared a couple days ago.
Wait a minute. He burned down places? Wasn't that similar to how a lot of places ended up getting burned down that were getting threatened by the government? Like that toy maker. Oh wait, you don't know about the toy maker, Shia.
What about a toy maker?
Yeah, Blinsky.
Yeah,
Oh,
Blinsky.
that sounds very unfun for the kids
Yeah.
and for the toy
Blinsky-
maker.
Blinsky is missing now.
Yeah, he disappeared without a trace.
Oh, no.
If
He might have.
he might be dead. He might be gone. Well, if Isaac got to him, it would have been a public execution. Because that's really all he does.
Yes. Well, I think it definitely was Isaac who was doing the government backdoor conspiracies with threatening people to do things for him, or otherwise burning down their shops. Because I know the coffin maker was also someone who was a target of such political crimes.
Well,
If we were to intervene, is there anyone you would recommend installing as like the burgermeister or mayor?
that's a little tough. I mean, most of the guards are either on his side or left with this one guy, like a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago.
What's the one guy?
This guy in red. I don't know.
This
Seemed
guy.
to be pulling together an army. I guess I don't. It's beyond me.
Didn't we hear about somebody putting an army together?
Someone from the other guy that killed a bunch of wolves.
Oh, yeah, we heard about a guy in red. He killed a bunch of wolves.
So he took the guards with him and is pulling an army together.
Hmm.
Do you happen to know like anything about him more?
No.
Shame. I feel like we would have gotten to the gazebo by this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Irina is currently practicing on a fake dummy with her sword. Fake dummy, yes, with a makeshift dummy. Well,
Does it have a drawing of John's face on it?
no,
Or Sternight's helmet?
Rod's face on it.
Has Sternite a copy of Sternight's helmet on it?
it has a paper on it.
What does it say?
It is a face.
What face? Strahd?
It may or may not look like Strahd von Zarevich.
Irina, hello.
Oh, Cernight's going to call out to Irina when he saw her. Irina, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Welcome back.
Have you seen Stella?
She points with her thumb to the now finished gazebo.
Oh, the gazebo's finished. Oh, looks quite.
She's just sort of sitting there staring at a book. Not reading it, just staring at a book.
She can't read, can she?
Not in her current state.
Are the other children
Car-
there too?
The children that you
Saved
that
from
you
the witches.
that you saved from the hags, they they seem to be just playing around slightly. They're still they're still a little weak looking, but
Looking better.
they are definitely looking better.
Squire will call out to them. Children, I'm back. I brought presents.
And then Carl is. I'll turn to Carl and say, "Is that her?"
Stella. Stella looks up and smiles as she gets up and runs to him immediately.
A
And,
touching
and
reunion.
they embrace.
Aw.
I was so worried about you. She says something cat-like, and I do not remember what her voice was, so I'm not going to.
You gave it like a really high strung voice that was kind of shy.
I'm not gonna worry about it unless you guys are literally talking to her.
No.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll
Sir
end
Knight.
you.
Sir Knight, I think we should go let the others know about the situation in Valaki. I want to go and help them.
Situation in Valaki?
Oh,
Oh.
was that Irina?
Yeah.
One of the Washer's sons has taken over a cult of sorts
Oh.
and is opposing
Isaac.
Isaac. Yes, apparently who has some very hot hands.
Isaac is currently running an oppressive government at the moment because the burgomaster is apparently
dead.
assassinated.
Oh.
So I want to go help the people of that town.
It does sound like a situation. He's apparently executing people in public.
That's very
very bad.
Valiant of you. What was your name? I don't recall us really being introduced.
My name's Shia. I apologize for my insinuations last time we talked.
Oh yeah. Irina. Poliana.
I'm not. Nice to meet you.
She stabs her sword into the ground and raises her hand for you to shake it.
While they introduce themselves, Sir Knight Squire is going to take the rocking horse from the chariot and the teddy bear that I know Shia loaded and bring it over their children, as well as 2 of the books that he took of fairy tales.
Oh, they get a rocking horse and I get a loom. Great.
Do you want a rocking horse? Looks up at her seriously.
That was a joke. It was a joke.
I can get you a better loom. Do you need better quality yarn?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
Come on, Irina. Tell me what you need.
Out of Barovia.
That is on the agenda.
What about
long-term plan?
Here, I see you're practicing with your sword. Can I? Would you like? Are there any other weapons you're proficient? Is the word that I'm gonna say, but it's familiar. There we go. Are there any weapons you're familiar with that you need more practice with?
I'm really just kind of a sword person. I mean, I use bows, but now.
I'll tell you, she definitely does use bows really well.
Thank you.
All right. I was gonna have Shia just like plop 6 different types of weapons out, just have them form in the air and drop into the ground. But he'll do that with a long sword, a short sword, and a great sword, and then a rapier. Any of these look like your preferred weapon?
Okay, that's new. Magic?
Yeah, he can do that.
That's some neat magic. Yeah, magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
only magic I can do.
Oh, swords.
The only
Hmm.
I can
He's really good at it. He can even project artifacts.
my magic is actually not about making swords. It's giving form to what's in my mind. That's the
That
only
sounds a
magic
little more
allowed to Shia
complicated than I
Emery.
than I really want to get into.
Fair enough, but but to be fair, what's in my mind is swords. So
Okay, gotcha.
I can also do other weapons too. But
I'm good with my own. Thank you.
okay,
We need to get you therapy if the only thing that's on your mind is swords.
I mean I want to be a hero too.
Yeah,
Hey-
but I don't think it's healthy for a young man like you to only have swords on his arm.
Yeah, I mean it's better. Having swords is better than thinking about the fire that killed my entire family, or that my father died about.
Shia, do we need to get you some therapy? I'm repeating myself.
Oh no, not at all. I'm
Sounds like
perfectly
you want to talk about it.
I'm perfectly fine where I'm at right now. Actually, better than I was before.
Feels like you want to talk about it. I'm here for you. Put
Well-
the hand on the shoulder.
Before that, so you guys are planning on like going to kill him, right?
I mean,
Gee.
no.
Or not kill him, but it seemed like the only way to help people.
Okay, you don't have to kill people to help people. Shia.
You know who I'm talking about. She like nudges back to the to her sort of shoddily drawn image of Strahd.
Very complicated relationship with that one. See, we met some people who also hated Strahd, and we were. My answer to them was yes, we were going to kill them, and they didn't like that. And now I'm going to go find them and have a conversation about it, and we might come to a different conclusion.
Oh,
Oh yeah, oh definitely. I'm going to fight him as well. He's the reason why everyone here is miserable.
I mean, if you're going to go to the
Castle.
castle, okay, simply put, I wanna drive a sword into that bastard.
Would you
Oh,
like
yeah,
to
no.
drive a sun sword into him, and then he'll pull out the sun sword and then make a copy?
Not the fact I was telling you about.
Oh,
What?
Irina.
what?
What is there something special about this sword other than the fact that it's basically a hilt with a lightsaber blade?
I don't know what that is, but that's cool.
It's cool. I like swords.
Then he'll dispel all the swords he's made so far. And put the sun sword back on his waist.
He's going to lean in to Shia and go, now Shia, I know you're trying to just show her your talent, but you're really wooing her in this moment, and I think you need to just knock it down a notch. John also is.
That's my bad. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it's my natural charm.
It's my natural eroge harem protagonist, John.
I'm sorry. My girlfriend will kill me if she finds out. I'm not meaning to woo you, but if she'll drive a gemstone through my skull if she finds out.
Oh,
Oh, that's a sound of disappointment. Shia, I feel like you need to apologize just a little bit more.
Shizuka, what are you up to?
I'm sorry, Irina.
I mean, they kicked me off the chariot, so I mean, at best, I was planning to see, is there any stores that would have a shield in it?
The one general shop in Kresk would have a variety of things. A shield, an unused shield from that the crest guards generally use would be available.
Uh-huh. And the next one of
I do appreciate how Shia's ROJ protagonist EX has kicked in, and I didn't even mean it to.
and the other
Literally
one.
the same energy as Gilgamesh, the image of Gilgamesh pulling out all the katanas out of the gate of Babylon, and Okita just sitting there going,
Oh my.
That is true.
So
I'll hit that.
you're wanting a shield?
I want one of those. And are there any bagpipes?
There are no bagpipes.
Damn it.
You're very particular about this.
I wonder why.
I was almost going to drag the shield onto Shia like a fool.
We'll take the
Shia
shield,
doesn't
though.
need shields. Here's a shield. Remove 10. I'll do it for you.
No. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Now I can AC, and then
Now you have.
glass.
I'll just say it's equipped. And you were up to 15.
Ooh.
those aren't bad rolls.
For ROJ protagonist EX.
You rolled a 17 and a 15. Plus, you know, your modifier, but I'm looking at the rolls.
Is
I'm
there
giving
an-
him. I'm sorry.
Is there anywhere else you're wanting to go?
Then I'll just head towards the gazebo, I guess.
Okay. As you head towards there, Irina is getting back to her training, practicing. Then she spots you.
Oh,
goody.
Irina, you've met Shizuka, right?
Of course she's met Shizuka. She
What?
probably doesn't recognize Shizuka.
What? That's Shizuka?
Yeah, I'm kind of baffled myself as well.
What? She.
I think
So, like,
I think she said something about the Mother Knight inhabiting
Okay.
her.
So, like, Sir Knight Squire is going to lean into Irina and go, like, so what do you know about the Mother Knight? Because apparently Shizuka has become a vessel for her, and I'm not sure what I feel about that based on what I know.
That sounds like a lot of complications, probably.
The Mother Knight, an evil god. Do I need to be worried?
I know that she's a dark goddess. I don't necessarily know the actual, like, particulars. Not much information is really known about her.
What if we ask the abbot? Oh wait, no. Shia doesn't know that the abbot's basically immortal. Never mind.
I really go up there.
You know that there's an abbot, and he's a pretty religious figure in your.
Yeah. The abbot would be pretty religious. Wouldn't he know more about the Mother Knight and Daywalker, whatever his name was?
I mean, if you want to talk to that guy, go for it.
Is he not a good person to talk to about stuff like this?
He's weird.
Yeah, but
He's weird.
I've heard that
Alright.
said, but I don't want to. I don't
He
want
has
to.
plans in mind. A very ambitious fellow, and there's people who go to him for things that the regular folks would find very disturbing.
He
But
wants to give a
does it
flesh
out of
golem to
kindness.
Strahd.
Oh,
To give a flesh golem to Strahd based on you. I mean,
Forgot about that.
oh yeah, Shizuka. How do you feel about becoming Burgermeister before fighting Strahd? Working your way up the ladder.
That
By the
sounds
way-
like more work than I signed up for. I can just take down Strahd and take Strahd easier.
Okay.
I want to point
What?
out, I want to point out, by the way, that Sir Knight Squire has relayed information about Irina that he doesn't actually have confirmation on, but he's already putting one-to-one together and realized that he just said that
Sorry, what did you say again?
The flesh
he-
golem.
based on you. Oh, wait.
The flesh golem isn't actually based on her.
That's all why. It was based on some other woman.
It is the amalgamation of multiple women.
It is based on multiple women's.
You might be getting confused with the dolls that Blinsky was making.
No, Strahd is thinking. Plinsky was making the dolls, so this abbot is making the flesh golem in Irina's image to make him happy.
Yeah, no, she's not in.
Okay. But I think we're gonna make our way to a I'd like to take care of the thing in Valaki, and then I think they said something about a wizard tower they want to visit, and then we'll probably head to the castle.
Okay.
By the way, Irina, what do you think about the entire Isaac situation?
I hate that the people in the the people are suffering. I guess suffering isn't new in Barovia,
But this is
but like
above and beyond what I've
Like
seen.
Strahd might be one individual, but he doesn't completely rule like this, at least.
you probably
Strahd rules with a cold shoulder. He doesn't
Hmm.
be abnormally mean to his subjects, from what I've seen.
After all, we are having dinner with him.
Indeed.
A mean person want to do that.
Am I included in that? Because
I mean, he said invite whatever guests you want to, so yes.
all right, I need to get a suit.
Yes, we need to get tailored suit. Irina, by the way, I forgot to
Oh,
mention.
No,
Lord of
Irina,
Lord.
you don't seem too happy about that, so I'll find someone else to make one.
I mean, I've been practicing. I might be able to do it. I'm not quite to the point of proficiency.
Don't worry, we still have.
Would you do you happen to have any like red
Red?
red thread?
Oh, goody! You're gonna make the mantle.
I have if you could, I have something in mind that, but if it's too much for you, I'll find someone else to make it.
Don't worry, I'm
maybe.
willing to fund these expenditures of yours. Pulls out. How much GP do I have on me? I wonder.
Oh yes, I'll also be willing to pay you for it, and then he'll just toss a bag of like 200 silver pieces.
Okay,
Oh,
what the
you,
fuck?
You use silver? That's funny. I'm pulling out 300 gold pieces and giving
I
it
don't-
to her.
We found a small fortune while we were out.
You know, I don't even want to know at this point. You guys are weird. I'm fine with you guys, but you're weird.
Don't worry, Irina. I understand that yawn gets expensive, especially when you get to higher quality stuff. And putting in practice takes money. I want you to continue your craft if you want to. I'm not forcing you, of course. I bought you the loom, but I'm not forcing you. I just gave it to you as a hobby for when you have time in between. But in the situation that you run out of material here.
Okay. With that, this conversation just sort of fading out. I think we're going to end the session here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then walk with us getting the chariot, and then grouping up to tell them about Valaki.
Yeah.
The thing I would do is give when what was it, Mark or whatever?
Carl.
And Carl and Stella are done. Just hand Stella one of the fairy tale books he found in the Amber Temple.
Okay. Yep. So, next week we are counting down the days until hiatus.
Maybe we can at least get to Valaki by then.
You guys will probably end up going to Valky next session.
Okay.
We can do
Can
it.
we long rest? Can we just say we've long rested and then?
If you guys end up waiting around long enough to long rest, then sure.
Because I feel that I remember Zombie saying that he wanted to long rest. So I would
Definitely gonna need a
assume
long
we would group together, wait until we can long rest, and then talk about Valaki.
Long rest does benefit me.
It does
Your
me.
spell slot back at long rest.
No, I can enchant on long rests.
It does benefit.
Oh.
Is what he said. Yeah. Anyway, until
Consider
next
us fine.
time. Goodbye.
Bye.